What's episode 3? Oh.
Oh, sorry. Well, as fast. Okay.
Okay, so to recap, the Drake Warden set an ambush on the way to confront the Topaz dragon, Thamree. Drake Warden sets an ambush. We don't capture the Drake Warden, but we capture one of the other rangers that was in his party and turn him over to Ian Pup, who's agreed to hook us up with a magic bow in exchange for letting him also sacrifice a kobold or two.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it was the kobold that y'all took
They weren't any of the pretty ones. It was
versus some of the ones that were supposed to be his companions.
Well, there's like 150 of these kobolds in the tribe, and he's trying to turn them into a mercenary force. And there are some of them, like a handful of them, that he'd given up on. He's like, I'm either going to kill these things or do something useful with them. And so
that didn't take long. You guys want to kill me until like the second episode.
Well, we just reformed you.
I carried you on my back for like a week. What are you talking about?
In the skunk cage.
but yeah, and we did not actually kill the Drake Warden himself. Poltith is his name.
Did they teleport just like the other one did?
No, he burrowed away. Yeah, he could burrow. So he's
See, we should have waited till I was 11th level and I could have.
Well, there wasn't waiting. We got ambushed by him.
He came to test our metal and then decided he didn't want it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we had some good moments. I like the throwing the sorcerer up in the air to cast fireball and kill the Urds.
Do you not have fly?
I wrote about that.
He used it.
He had already used it. He only gets it once a day as an aasimar.
He used it to get past the trap.
Well,
No, not the spell.
No, he has an
That's the
flight
one.
ability. Yeah. But he had used it for a previous. Was it like a trap? I think.
The Kojax head can fly for a minute a day, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we get back. We find our druid and ranger who were unavailable for a day or two. Complete our long rest, and we are ready to head off again. Is there anything we want to do before we take off along the coast, heading for Thamree's?
are we going for the coach road?
We'll do that after this one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Before we go to 8th level, but we'll do it. Yeah.
Do we know if the dragon is supposed to be underwater? Or
So Topaz dragons can swim, and her lair is on the coast. But we don't know whether it's actually going to be a submerged lair or not.
okay, I'll ritual cast
Water breathing.
water breathing.
Not everybody. So everybody has water breathing. Okay.
Just in case. I mean, it's better to be there than not. So.
Yeah, that's it.
Doesn't cost anything. Right? There's no material component for that. Right? I don't think so.
I don't think there is. Wow.
I'm going to process trying to get things set up. So.
Still some Bronco Bear sauce you guys want there.
What is Bronco Bear?
or a piece of straw.
It's a prickly pear jelly, basically.
Yeah, it basically.
Pretty good.
It's
It's good with jalapeno.
Just some breathing straws for water breathing. Basically.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so everybody will be able to have water breathing for the next 8 hours. Is it 8 hours or 24?
24.
24 hours. Yeah. So, even better. All right. Anything else before we take off?
I'm trying to get my spells of it.
Anything else?
Would it be good to get some, like a chain shirt? I don't know, is that medium armor now? I don't know, what's the best light armor now?
Studded leather.
Oh, I've got that.
Yeah.
Then we're good.
But yeah, you should have refilled your potions. So everyone should have a potion of healing at this point. Is there anybody who doesn't have a potion of healing?
I think I probably have more than one from last time.
I know we burnt through a bunch of them last,
I give them away.
yeah.
I think we pretty much used I thought we used all of them in that last.
Yeah.
Well, but they're a common magic item, so
Right.
we can spend, over the course of a long rest, we can scrounge up enough for one for everybody.
And supposedly I'm an alchemist, so.
So I guess the stupid question is, if it's a ritual spell, do I need to have it prepared to be able to do it?
Druids do, yeah. Mhm. Wizards just have to have it in their spell book. Yeah. Okay. So then away we go. So the skirmish shore, as you go south, it gets more and more rugged and rocky. There's less and less vegetation, and there's like you just from asking around that his area, Thamree's area is an outcropping. It's like a little peninsula of, and of course, Topaz dragons are aligned with undead, right? Like undeath. So it's kind of, his influence has caused all the vegetation to wither away. So it's just sort of a barren, rocky, dismal peninsula there. And so that's where we are heading.
To help our travels, I will cast. About how far do we have to travel actually?
Oh, it would be typically about 4 hours on foot.
Okay, after the second hour of travel, I'll go ahead and cast Pass Without a Trace, so that since we're getting closer to where he is, it'll be less of a chance for us to get tracked.
Okay. All right. So we are, things kind of close in, and they're, instead of sort of being this barren open plain, you end up with these cliffs, and then the rocky shoreline on the other side, and the passageway begins to narrow down. Don't know how narrow it's going to get, but right now it's about 40 feet across at the mouth of it. And about 200 feet away, see a group of 6 ogres headed our way, and they have not seen us yet.
We want to dodge or stop.
Yes, so.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and pop a Pass Without a Trace for that one.
Okay.
To give us a little extra for stuff.
Well, it would be towards the end of your first pass without trace.
I say to saw it and double draconic.
So we might want to
avoid these.
Yeah.
Because you and I are the only ones that speak double draconic.
Plus it's double.
Because we have draconic and we have draconic. So it's double.
Oh,
I'm
same.
pretty sure the whole group has. They have their magic item, they have magic item.
By the way, they all know what you're saying, but I agree, let's avoid them.
My point of view is like partial dragon.
Double draconic.
I don't even understand the first layer of draconic, let alone the second.
Right, so add a +10 to your stealth.
No, I can go
This is like the
best of all probably.
The higher,
29
what's our bonus?
+10.
Well, with disadvantage, I roll a 15.
Whatever
plus 16.
your skill is, additional +10.
Okay, so I got a 30.
Oh, yeah, I'm done.
I got a 31, so not too big.
You're right up there with me.
25.
So they do not look like they are moving with any urgency, and just sort of looks like they are just sort of out meandering around. There's nothing to keep us from just letting them wander on by us. They don't have the passive perception to beat anybody, the low stealth score on anybody.
Do they look like they have anything valuable?
Not particularly. No.
I mean, I wouldn't think they would if they're, you said they're trolls?
They're ogres.
Okay, yeah. I don't think they would have anything particularly valuable.
Wouldn't fit anyway. Not like they do.
Yeah, so they sort of pause at the mouth. Does anyone speak giant?
Probably not, but
No.
no.
Okay. They pause for a moment at the entrance to this narrowing. Seems like they're discussing something, but then decide to move away from it and move on up the coast. Okay. So how are we going into this passageway? Who's leading the way?
You said it's a narrow passageway.
Well, we've got sheer rocky cliffs on the left, and then we've got the rocky coastline, waves crashing on the left, on the right. And right now it's about 40. The area between them is about 40 feet wide, and it's barren. There's nothing. There's no plant life here.
I'll be up front.
Could someone with a climbing speed go up the cliff, or is it too? No.
You could scale along with your feet. Well, no, yeah, you could do that. You could climb along the cliff if you want to. You wanted to hug the cliff and climb along it.
Okay. I'm going to advise you to do that.
Okay.
So you could probably have an
I'll be in the
advantage
bathroom,
point to
yeah.
that.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll be leading the group because I can be surprised.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you gonna be 90 feet back
Yeah,
as usual?
No,
What about the kobold and the?
I have a rune
Yeah.
that allows me
The
to
mo-
not be surprised anymore.
I
And I got a
think
little bit of
probably
arcana chance.
like 5-10 feet behind.
So
Oh, I didn't
before
tell you,
you
I
are
think
kind of
so,
up front,
everything.
she's off scaling along the cliffs,
Trailing a little bit.
and then he's trailing considerably back. Okay. All right. So it continues on like this way for about a half a mile, and now it's down to about 20 feet across. And about 30 feet ahead of the group, a human steps out. He's wearing leather armor. He's carrying a mace. He says, "Yeah, you've killed all the dragons you're going to, murderers."
Leather armor and
Yeah.
So who's that?
He says in Draconic. He says, "You've killed all the dragons you're going to."
Another cold
Is
dude.
he friendly or not?
I don't think he's friendly.
He says that we've killed a bunch of dragons.
Yeah, we
And
killed
then
dragons,
that-
so I
those
think
were
he
the last
wants to
ones.
kill us now.
Yeah.
He wants to return the favors.
Not going to let you go by here. You can't. Cermy's the last dragon we have around here, and you're not going to go kill her too.
I mean, she's not the last dragon.
I mean, you could shoot him if you wanted to. He's only about 30 feet from everybody.
So what is your allegiance with this person?
Well, I have draconic ancestry. And
All right, so you know that all these other dragons have been killed by us, right?
yeah,
So your choice is you can fight us or you can leave.
well, you could leave. You could decide to stop killing. Let's say, yeah, this is one dragon that we'll leave alone, and go satisfy your anti-dragon bloodlust.
It's not
Race.
anti-dragon bloodlust. It's more so that this is an evil dragon.
I can see the aura off of you. You guys you've spent hours bathing in the aftermath of dead dragons in their lair.
I won't deny
That was
that
me.
because we make sure to
That's great.
put them to good use
I still think
and
it's
not
hard to
waste their
convince
course.
them that
So
the-
you can
some
either
personal
move aside, or
Just to satisfy your own curiosity and greed for some trivial empowerment, you have ended a life that could have lasted 10,000 years, and you have no remorse over that whatsoever.
Why do you care?
I mean,
You know, just years after the
Hey, it's not my fault. I ate
Alright,
Do we
so
want
I'm
to kill
just-
this guy?
You are a race trader. You're mostly dragging your.
As he's speaking, I'm just gonna take my helmet, my trident out and
I don't think we should kill
Oh,
him.
no.
I'm done. I'm done talking.
All right, that's
Wait,
gonna put
wait,
us
knock
in
him out.
initiative.
Yeah.
Well, it was a boring conversation.
Woo! That's funny.
Oh,
I don't get that plus 10 of my initiative, but
Man,
Sadly, no.
+4. Yeah, 24. He's probably the only one that can beat me.
24.
A revenge!
that's not.
I have a 4
nice,
also.
so-
Just a 4.
You're saying I have 2 4s?
I have
I got 2 4s and I got a 4.
I have a +4. I got a 20 on the die.
You can go first if you want.
Sure. I don't like him. I'll shoot him. I'll shoot him first.
yeah, I imagine I was just like fumbling to
Oh,
get my trident out.
Yeah, and I just
It's
was
stuck.
die.
Okay. That's interesting. All right. So, what does Boom Boom have?
4.
Boom Boom will not be going last.
Oh no.
What does Kojax have?
24.
Somebody's really slow then.
What does Lyra have?
24.
Who's going to go first?
I'll go first.
I imagine that like during the entire conversation you were kind of just balancing yourself like
Literally
with
on
the
the
arrow trained like in the shadow of the cliff. So you were just like ready.
Yes.
What does Thought
7. So you're just like,
have? And
when is this conversation going south?
what does Thamree have?
13.
Shit, I imagine is like
17.
I imagine Shiv is the same way, just kind of with the crossbow bolt like casually in his hands, just waiting for that.
He's waiting.
So I've had enough.
Yeah. Shiv's not known for his negotiating.
I negotiate quite well.
Hey, it's easy to
Saying
negotiate with the
our
ones that are
arrow
dead.
is
No, the other one.
Best
Bad.
negotiators ever.
Oh,
Okay. Lyra, you're first.
All right. I will try and hit it.
Okay.
We got a 9 plus 9. Oh, this is our
The armor class is 12.
All right. Then. Hit.
Is your Drake counting?
Oh, no. Actually, yeah. Instead of hitting, I'm going to summon my drake.
Oh, okay.
Is it an action or bonus action?
It's an action.
Okay. And then send your bonus action to attack, or your Drake to attack as a bonus action.
Yeah.
Bonus action?
Yeah, I'll command him to attack, and so for him to hit, he takes a 16 on the die, so he hits. And now he does, what does he do? 6. So 3 plus 3 is 6, plus a d6 of lightning now. 11. 5 of it is lightning.
You do 11.
Just d6.
Okay.
Okay.
So it does what, 3d6 total?
Anything else from Lyra?
No, one of them is just always a +4.
How far
Oh,
away?
Or
that's
plus
good.
3 piercing.
About a move, about 30 feet.
Yeah.
He stepped out in front of you to block your way at the point where it was narrowing down to 20 feet.
Okay, I'll wild shape into a giant spider. Bonus action.
What's your passive perception?
16.
16. Yeah, so you can hear like urgent whispers behind him about 15 feet.
That's fine. And I will turn around.
Right now they're behind the rocks.
I'll inform the guys there's more people and wild shape as a bonus action, and then I will shoot them with my web. So it's a ranged weapon attack. 19.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, what did you have?
19 to hit.
19 hit, that hits, yeah. He's armor class 12.
The target is restrained by web. As an action, the restrained target can make a DC 12 strength check to burst from the web. The web can also be attacked and destroyed. AC 15. It's vulnerable to fire damage and immune to bludgeoning, poison, and psychic.
Yeah, that's a pretty
Okay.
solid amount.
Yeah.
Mine's a 67, so. Yeah, so that's pretty solid.
I was like,
So
So
that's
we're all 7th level, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's it, my turn.
Shiv's turn.
I forgot to write some.
I think I'm just going to try and shoot him.
Okay.
How far away are we?
Just about 30 feet. It's when you restart. You can move back or forward, but he starts about 30 feet from you.
With the target being restrained, does that help him?
Yeah, it gives you advantage on it.
It doesn't like advantage.
And you didn't actually do any damage to him, you just restrained him.
Yeah, I just want
I miss.
with advantage.
With advantage, roll the 9 and
Anything else from Shiv?
Wait.
No, total.
Oh.
That was a 2 and a 3.
Okay, I was confused. I was like, with a 2 and a 9 and an 8, you should have hit.
Yeah. No.
Anything? What is Thamree going to do?
I'm gonna go up and hopefully knock him out.
Okay.
Let's see. May I get advantage on punches?
Yes. Mhm. He's restrained. He's caught in webs.
Correct.
Okay.
For 10 points of damage.
10. All right. He's still up. He's bloody now.
Then I'm gonna do my second attack. Didn't turn 23 hits. For 6 points of damage.
Okay. All right. So how many of these are there?
Is he still conscious?
He's still conscious, yeah. He's bloody, but he's conscious still.
He's my bonus action, get one more attack. Anyway.
Okay.
25 hits. For 5 points of damage.
Okay. He's still up.
That's resilient.
Trigger.
Okay. Let's see how many of these are there. Are
you're a spider right now, right? You joined me up on the wall and
Giant spider. Yeah, well, that's what I basically did.
You pretty much giant spiders. And stop. So yeah, I was doing that.
I should.
okay. So let's see. From behind the rocks, a literal flock of owls come flying up, and each one of them is carrying a potion.
Isn't that like a natural predator almost?
And
I have an owl.
we're going to start pouring them on him. So,
No.
Yes, hoots. You don't know about hoots?
No.
I turned the pig into an owl.
Snacks today if they remain there.
they don't provoke when they have live up.
When did you do this?
When I started casting spells.
You can cast spells now?
Yes.
He's a trickster.
You're not coming anywhere near my little piggy, Mr. Red.
You can come near my pig. It's in my dragon stuff.
I think there's less meat on it now.
Well, I don't know how it works. I just cast a spell. I became an owl. So now I call him Hoots. Hoots the pig. He's an owl. He doesn't
So you have a flying pig now?
have a flying pig. In the shape of an owl.
It doesn't look like a pig, but it is. We know.
It's that
So-
owl that smells like bacon.
After 6 of the 12 owls deliver a potion to him, he's now completely healed up. And then,
Oh, so do the other 6 owls all have potions as well?
yes, each one of the owls is carrying a potion,
But the other ones are done.
but he's healed at that point. So
wonder what the potion would be.
one of the owls flies up and distracts your dragon. And one of the owls will fly up and distract Sot. One of the owls will fly up and distract Kojax.
What
And
does that entail?
flutter around you so that the next attack against you has advantage.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so they're literally just
Yeah,
pestering.
And then it hits them,
Yeah.
and then they fly away.
I was supposed to cast like a ranged weapon.
No.
No, they're.
Okay, so
They just fly by.
What's Lyra's passive perception?
14.
Hey, so I don't know about you guys.
So
but I see there are 3
from up above the cliff,
I know, right?
Three potions.
That's
Let's
3
see.
potions. I'm gonna have my owl attack their owl.
Have this.
what
You
is
get
what is
green for your
Moon's
styles
passive
and yours.
perception? 10. Okay.
Ah, it doesn't matter.
Do you have a way to
All you gotta
negate
do
the
is smell,
advantage of
see
an
which one
unseen
smells like
attack?
bacon.
But I think that's what it is.
Was I still stealthing on the beach? Is that an
No, there's not really, this is like a barren, open, flat area. Yeah.
Maybe I could have stealthed against the cliff.
What's your armor class?
It is 13.
13, okay. So that's actually really good. For 6 points of piercing damage. So another human, actually there are 6 of them, appear on the rocks up above. And
Oh yeah, my favorite enemy is humanoids. What does that do?
It's like lost one attack.
the second one hits you for 3 points of
You have
piercing.
advantage on survival checks. Intelligence checks.
And then a 14 to hit. What did you see around 13? Okay. For 7 points of piercing. Then the third one has a 14 to hit for 4 points of piercing, and an 8 will miss. Then the fourth one is going to hit from his first attack for 7 points of piercing, and then the second attack will miss. And then the fifth one is going to hit on the first attack for 8. And then is going to miss on the second attack. And the last one, got an 11 will miss. And hits for the second one for 8 points of piercing. Okay, so then let's see. You're a what now? You're a spider? Okay. Let's see, who's the one who's, I guess Sock looks the least dexterous, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, so the 6 on the cliff, they step up, shoot, and then back away. And then about 30 feet beyond the guy who's restrained currently, there are these 6 of these guys step out, and they are going to cast Sacred Flame each, and then step back into the total cover behind the rocky shore down. It's 30 feet, unless anyone has a way to stop them from doing that.
I don't think they do.
Okay, so I need 6 DC 12 dexterity saves from Sock.
All right.
Let me know if you fail any of them. It's a D8 of radiant damage on each one you fail.
Let's see, so that's 1 success. I should probably, 1 success, 1 failure. That's
So
for 2 rolls.
that's for 2 points of radiant damage.
Okay, so that's 2 more failures,
2 more failures. Okay.
make it 3 failures.
Right, so we got another 12 radiant damage and another 3 radiant damage. So another 15 total.
So
So 17 on 4. Okay, that is, let's see. Let's see, I guess one of them after, I guess after he casts his, he's going to go ahead and put the guy who's restrained, and he's going to put him under sanctuary. So it'll be a DC 12 to attack him.
Those guys are poking their head around a cliff, you said?
Yeah, they were in the rocks. They move out, cast their sacred flames,
On
and
the
move
right
back
side.
in.
And then, is there a drop off on our left? Is that?
No,
that's,
it's just a rocky shore.
Oh, it's the rocky shore.
So waves crashing in on the rocks.
Up ahead and off.
Okay,
Well, on the cliff, they're popping up.
Are they up on the cliff?
Yeah, they're up on the cliff. The ones that are casting and shooting at us are up on the cliff. This one guy we were talking to was in front of us.
yeah.
Yeah, there's one in
The
front,
one stepped out,
Rocky Cove.
and there were 6 of the acolytes moved behind him, 30 feet behind him. Then there were 6 scouts up on the cliffs hiding.
Okay, so scouts are on the cliffs, acolytes are just behind him.
Just
on
behind
the
him,
thing.
that's right. So the scouts are like up above Lyra on the cliff. And they move up, shoot, and move back off the cliff.
Can they see me? It would be straight down, or around the list.
She's on the-
They seem to be more worried about the guy who can cast a fireball at the moment.
So,
What a surprise.
Lyra, you and Dragon,
I couldn't imagine why.
Yeah, I'm gonna,
I'm gonna go for the little guys.
Well, we've got 6 of their arcane casters now, who are down with the acolytes.
Jesus.
So each one of them steps out. The first one casts a magic missile at you.
Who's wearing the brooch?
I just thought.
Do you have anything about? Do you have a shield? You don't have a shield? No. Okay.
again, like I said, I'm gonna go beat up some swishy mages and
So
steal their
8
lunch.
points of force damage.
I don't like
120
other
feet.
people using ranged attacks on this. Like,
Is it
none.
8?
Yeah.
It was fun until they started using it.
Shiv, can you take out the holes with the potions?
I can,
Yeah, I think I'm gonna.
Well,
have to
that would
go
probably be good because they're gonna be flying around healing people.
back. And also distracting people.
You want me to do that, or do you want me to
10
bring in a
points
fog
of
cloud?
force damage.
Probably take out the owls with the potions.
All right, so
Oh,
sorcerer
they can't
goes
see
down at
through
that
either.
point.
So they
Now
can't,
they
can't
are-
shoot us because they can't see us.
Yeah, but they can
Then
still
I
deliver
can't shoot.
potions around all day.
So
They're owls.
steps out and shoots a magic missile at Lyra. Anybody have anything they can do about that? Okay. Lyra takes 11 points of force damage. The 4th one does the same thing for 9 points of force damage. The 5th one does the same thing for 7, 9, for 12 points of force damage. And then the last one, for 7 points of force damage. Okay, now it's Thought's turn.
Jesus.
So how far away are all the acolytes and everything?
They are dispersed in the cliffs. I move to 2 moves behind, so like 30 to 45, 50 feet behind the guy who stepped down to
Okay.
block your way.
He wouldn't have been able to hit him then.
Yeah, he's 90 feet. He's 120
He's 90
feet.
feet behind us, not 90 feet behind the guy who's 30 feet ahead of us, so 30 feet behind him.
Maybe 150.
Might be 150
Yeah,
feet
so they
away.
would have had to have moved up a little bit to shoot.
Yeah, so
They
they
moved
moved
back.
forward.
Mhm. But they can move up and move back.
Yeah, they can, if it's 30 feet forward, 30 feet back.
So they're not
They're
quite,
open.
they're within a move is the point.
Yeah, they're within range.
Is that both or is that just?
Who is within the move? The acolytes?
The whole
or
crowd
wizards?
are back there.
I don't like the wizards very much, so I'm gonna move up and go.
Right, so you move up there, you see these 12 non-armor wearing people hugging the rocks inside the alcoves of the
Just
cliff.
how I like my wizards, nice and
The
smooth.
wizards are very bad.
I'll go ahead and giant smite, and I will go ahead and start
attacking them with my halberd.
Okay.
That's where you need cleave.
Hey,
So that's a 13 to hit.
so he's going to cast shield.
All right, I'll go ahead and target it.
That's going to miss him then.
Yeah, so seeing that, I will try to hit another one with my other attack. And that's going to be a 24 to hit.
That will hit, yes.
Now, that is going to be 14 damage.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and action surge.
He's bloody now.
That one's going to be 26 to hit. Hit. For it's going to be 13 damage.
13 damage. He goes down.
Okay. Am I able to
Killing him or rendering him unconscious?
No, I'm killing them. Well, there are owls with potions behind me, so if
Yeah,
I render one of them unconscious, then they can just fly. They can pop him back up.
Yeah.
No. Okay, and another one within reach of me.
For an owl to make.
Yeah, they were there. They were like,
Motion.
they were huddled up there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you're,
That's going to be a 16 to hit.
yeah, I guess he can, his shield would put him at 17.
Okay. All right, and that's all for Saw.
Okay. Boom Boom's turn. Oh, Boom Boom needs a death save, I guess. Oh, I guess I should, well, that's all right. All right, so, let's see. There are 5 other guys like the first one there. So the one who's restrained, he's going to try to break free. What was it, a DC 12? DC 12. He does not break free. Okay. Then the other 5, there are 5 more who are going to rush up around Slot, I guess. We can start. Yeah, crit on Slot.
redirected to one of the mages.
Are they still, they're still going?
Oh, you took that
Huh?
out.
They're still going?
Yeah.
Damn,
You can't make it reroll.
Yeah, there are 24. They're all low level, but they came in force. They did not like
So
it.
I got a stupid question.
No.
Can I turn her Drake into a giant?
I don't know.
Is it considered a CR7?
I mean, I resistance to poison.
No, it would not be a CR7.
That'll work. I can do
I
poison.
don't know. I'd have to calculate CR.
Okay.
So
That'd be bad.
the crit is the crit land.
I'll go ahead and, yeah, I'll use my reaction to cast Runic Shield and have him reroll it.
Okay. So he's going to miss them. In the second attack, we got a 15 to hit, 16 to hit. Okay. Then we got,
AC is 18.
okay. So we got 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
That's going to miss. And then the fourth one, we got 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And then the fifth one, we got 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
We got a crit for 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
I've got a bad feeling.
Then we got another crit
I think he's gonna need some help
for
soon.
6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, I got him.
Lyra's turn.
All right. I
This is gonna
will.
be fun.
I got some.
I'm still
Are the
standing.
archers out on the front? Okay,
No, they moved up, shot, and moved back.
I'll prepare to attack them. And then, the owl that's bothering my dragon, what does it do? Because you said it was distracting it.
It just flew up. It gives, if there had been an attack against it, would have had advantage.
Okay.
The owls are just giving advantage.
Or they're delivering a potion. If someone is injured, they deliver a potion.
All right, so I'll send how far up the cliff are the archers?
They're 15 feet back from the edge of the cliff.
So my
Oh, so
dragon-
the
Yeah.
cliffs are 40 feet high.
Okay, so my dragon's gonna go up
He would be.
He's got 40,
You
he's got
would only
40.
be able to get up to the
Yeah.
top.
He would get up to the top.
So next, well, I guess.
I want him to
He
get up
could
to the
dash
top
and get
and-
up into the middle of it.
Yeah, he could move into the middle.
Okay,
Then
yeah.
it would provoke an attack of opportunity if they try to move away from him.
All right, yeah. I'll have my dragon dash up there in the middle of it.
Okay, your dragon's gonna dashes up the middle of these 6 guys with bows. Gotcha.
I'm curious to see. Yeah.
Is that it for Lyra?
Or something.
What did Lyra do?
Yeah.
I prepared an attack or ready. My
Oh, you're gonna ready. Okay. Kojax turn.
So, Kojax is gonna move up 30 feet,
Okay.
and get closer to him. Drop wild shape, and then I'm going to polymorph myself into a giant ape.
Okay.
Oh,
So when you cast polymorph, the guy who's restrained there flares a tattoo. He's going to try to counter it. What level spell is that?
4th level.
He's got a 50, so he counters that.
Oh, there goes my only 4th level spell. Yep, and I'm just making up the restraint.
Don't worry, I have a plan.
Is it as good as our
Anything
plans have been
else
so
from-
far?
It's worse.
That was my action bonus action. I just unfucked myself.
Shiv's turn.
Okay, so I've got a ready to action that I'm going to kill 3 owls when I see 3 owls.
Oh, you're ready to kill an owl when it comes out. Okay.
well,
How are you killing 3 of them?
you're ready to action, you'll be able.
Oh. Okay. You're gonna wait until 3 of them are visible
And then
and then
magic
cast
missile.
missile.
Hit all 3.
Are they going, is it going
And
to
my owl's gonna give Boom Boom a potion of healing. So 2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
Are you going to target specific owls or just?
Now 6 of them have already used.
Yeah,
the
'cause
potion.
you've
I'm
already
gonna
seen-
try and aim for 3 that have potions, but if they don't come out, then it's just gonna be owls.
Well, I imagine there are going to be some owl potions coming out because,
Yeah, it's getting brutal.
yeah, everybody's getting hurt.
It is Thamree's turn.
Right, so I'm gonna run up over to the, where the druid is, and how many, people are near Sock?
Oh, he's in the middle of it.
So it's like,
Of a dozen of them. Oh, no, more than that. 15 of them. Yeah.
I'm gonna breathe poison.
Okay. I'm gonna go up and breathe poison on them.
Alright, I'll go ahead and roll. That's a DC 14, take half.
Okay.
5 or 2.
Alright, I roll a 15. So, and then
Okay, so I'm gonna roll a bunch of saving throws here. It's a DC what? I'm sorry.
14.
And what's the damage?
5 or 2.
Giant ape would have been good. but-
Rolled a little
And it's
lower.
a
on that.
Constitution saving throw?
2d6.
They're gonna also-
Is it Constitution?
It's got 150.
Okay.
Dang.
Rolled a
And you
little
can make 2
lower.
attacks and
2d6,
chunk
so
rocks for range attacks.
I've got 3 of those.
So I would take, since I take half and then I have resistance to poison, I will take.
Knocks you out.
Oh, no.
One of the awful.
No, I mean. Now, if you would have rolled high, it might have, and it could have.
No,
yeah.
I could have gotten up to 12.
No, there was no way it would have taken me out then because yeah, I would have still, even if I had taken only half, I would still have 1 HP. So. I did just barely, but I survived.
Oh, Sock goes unconscious?
No.
Oh, no.
No, I was joking.
I have resistance to poison damage,
Oh.
and I succeeded the
You can back up.
save.
You can back up.
I wouldn't necessarily get back up. I would wait until your turn, get up, cast a spell, way back down.
Yeah, the hill.
It won't help on magic missile, but everything else will help.
But in order for them to magic missile, they can't go around the corner now.
Why?
Because they can't see him.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Why can't they say?
That's what I was assuming. Can they see him?
Why can't? why wouldn't
They're
they
kind of
say?
out in the open now, I think.
Yeah, they
The
came
sorcerers?
out to shoot.
I thought they had to like come out and then shoot, and
Yeah, so it's you got like this really rocky cliff, like boulders all around. They were just behind the boulders.
Oh, so they just hop out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they just kind of hopped out and shot, and
But they went back behind him and he ran around and jumped.
yeah. And then they were like, "Oh shoot, this guy jumped us. Let's go beat him up."
Yeah, now whether they will ignore Sot and you, I don't know.
Yeah, because those are pretty pressing threats to ignore.
And then
Now-
I'll shoot the person I think is most injured
Oh, okay.
with the crossbow because I get 2 attacks and that's just one.
So are we going after the guys with no armor or the guys with the leather armor?
I go with the no armor.
Okay.
I don't think I'm 11 hits.
No.
You look like I am. It's gonna be a fun day.
Anything else from Thamree?
Probably
Okay.
I should have probably
So,
put that my turn to set up before going down. Well, I could have had all that damage, I guess. If I had taken another turn.
We're going to let you get off your magic missile at some point as these owls start swarming around. There's bound to be some moment in there whenever 3 of them are visible. And
I don't even see those little beams of light, I see those little snot bubbles.
can't miss.
I just imagine he kind of has fingers and everything.
okay,
Exactly.
there are no more potions on owls at this point. One of them was killed before he could deliver his potion, and then they used their potions to heal up the ones that were damaged by the poison, and they fly back up into the cliffs there. All right, so up top, we got
The dragon in the middle of
the
the.
dragon. So, dragon's in melee with 2 of them there, so the other 4 are going to shoot at the dragon. We've got 1 hit against the dragon
Did anyone need to come?
for 7 points of piercing damage, and another hit against the dragon for 5 points of piercing damage. And then that's going to miss the dragon. That's 3, 4. Okay. And then 10 points on the dragon. Then the other 2 are going to draw their short swords and attack the dragon immediately. Got the 14 misses the dragon. Is it, what is his armor class? 17. And then we got 8 piercing on the dragon. And a 16 misses.
He hasn't poofed away yet.
So down with Sot there, we're going to drop some more sacred flames on him.
Provoke him. I don't remember they did that.
No, there are 2 in melee with him. Yeah. And then the other 4 are spread out and they're using their bows against him.
Get distracted for a round.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Gotta get Sot back here to make his dex saves.
His dex or his death? Or
Dex.
and then death?
Probably
Yes,
that's
sir.
the death.
I don't know how many hit points does he have.
Well, apparently,
Yeah, I know he did a lot.
7.
Yeah, so, and he's,
No,
Bad
Less
dex.
than 12. I know that.
because it was 12, but then he failed it. He still gets half of that because so 7.
probably not, unless he magically, well, they still do damage even if he,
No,
oh, they don't?
the cantrips don't unless they
Okay, so
unless
he
it
could,
fails.
he could maybe get lucky, like really lucky.
What is the end of it?
Let's just
You
hope
know,
that they
he
decide
has
to,
really bad dex, so.
let's just hope they decide to do a whole bunch of magic missiles on them.
That would be
That would be nice.
yeah. How's your dex?
Thank you.
No.
Oh, well,
Okay.
bad news.
We've got to make up to 6 dexterity saving throws. DC 12. Let me know when you fail.
Okay.
Yeah, lucky.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
one failure.
lucky.
For 3 points of radiant damage.
Okay, so,
2.
Close to.
Well, he's got to do 6 of them, up to 6 of them.
I'm down.
Oh, okay.
I have 3 HP, there's no way that you're.
Right, yeah, so that one does 6. So now you're unconscious?
Yeah.
All right. The other 3 are going to go ahead and kill you at that point then. Yeah. So Salt is dead at that point. Then the lizards. You're not wearing armor, are you?
Don't worry, I'll make sure the kobold doesn't eat you.
Him.
Oh.
Thamree's
Oh,
up
no,
in melee with him. We've got an 18 to hit.
This is like a sword or something.
It's a spell attack. He's casting Shocking Grasp.
Oh, 18 hits.
Okay.
That being said, I have resistance to
Take
I assume
2
those-
points of lightning damage,
it.
and you can't take reactions.
That's
So that'd be 1. No, that'd be 1 if you have resistance. Then
Not taking reactions honestly is more painful.
we're going to do that again. 3 points of lightning damage.
Is that 1 because you have?
No, I'm giving you the total.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Those were sacred flames that hit me, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
They've got 14 to hit.
In the 17.
Okay. Then the other 3 are going to cast magic missiles.
Now that's gonna be painful. I did gather their ire though, I think.
Yeah, you breathe poison on all of them. So we got 10 points of force damage. We got 10 points of force damage. And the last one is 8 points of force damage. Okay. Sot, I guess, needs a death. Oh, Sot is no more with us. Okay. Boom Boom's turn.
Well, I'm gonna stand up, aim as close to the rock as I can to get a fireball and get everybody back behind those rocks.
Okay.
We're gonna do fireball.
Don't worry, I'm good on my deck save.
And I'm probably going to.
Were you up in melee with them?
I tried getting up to do the giant egg, and then I got dispelled.
And I ran up.
I went around the corner.
I ran up near the druid before casting it.
I don't know. If you were in melee with them, it would affect you.
But it definitely affects me, right?
Yes.
Are you resistant to fire attacks?
I am not resistant to fire.
Oh, you have
damage,
evasion, don't you?
but I do have evasion.
So if you succeed the save, then you take no damage or half.
What was your spell save?
16's high enough.
There's the reason they wanted to take the sorcerer down.
Okay.
There's a reason why I brought him
DC
back.
15.
So you don't take any damage.
I thought if he can just get off one firebolt, he'd save
24,
the
okay.
bacon.
And what's the DC?
50.
Get a little crispy.
Alright, so or 2 of the acolytes survive.
You just grabbed 2 of them? Those are the 2 that didn't make it.
No, actually, only one of the acolytes survived. Yeah, because the other one was already injured. And he was
Well, you
making
can
his
show a
save.
fireball.
Yay, daylight savings time.
Actually, you know what? They are. So half would be what? 12. Oh, okay, yes, yeah. Right, and one of the arcane casters is still barely hanging on.
Because they can cast spells. Especially magic missile.
They'd probably be just a bunch of wands. Wands of magic missile.
I'm sure Sock's body is very crispy now, right?
Maybe not the acolytes, but the arcane casters definitely. Acolytes
maybe something, use something like casting.
Okay. Only one of the guys in leather armor succeeded. Anything else from below?
Yes. So how many guys are there back there in the melee area?
Well, the guys in the leather armor have a lot of hit points, so they're all still up, all 5, but they are all bloodied now, all except for one of them is bloodied. And then the one who's restrained, he was not in it, so he's still there in the spider's web. And then behind him there is one acolyte and one apprentice wizard who are still alive, but barely. They're not fooling anyone.
Another fireball.
Turn myself for fireball.
Well, you
Well, you
can't
can only cast
quicken
it.
it. Yeah, it has to be a
Only cast
cantrip.
cantrip.
as a bonus action.
It's quickening is.
I mean, quicken a spell will make it.
Right, but you can only use
Yeah.
one.
But that has to be
It has to be a
a cantrip.
It would be a spell that only takes.
As long as you quicken.
Because you can only
You quicken the fireball to be the bonus action. In your action, you can cast a cantrip.
Well, no, if you you can only, unless you actions, the only way around it is action.
Yeah, you can only cast one spell,
Yeah.
non-cantrip spell.
One non-cantrip with a bonus action.
Yeah.
If you're using a bonus action as a spell, either your action or your bonus action has got to be a cantrip.
Okay.
Drink a potion? No, you can't do that either.
Twin spell will get around. Like you could twin a fireball. Or no, you can't twin a fireball. Because there it is.
Single
Yeah.
target.
You can try to polymorph.
Mhm.
Well, correction, if you do quicken a spell, you can drink a potion.
Yes, you can click in the spell and drink the potion, yeah.
Yeah, you can quicken a spell and drink a potion.
I can do it that way then. I didn't quicken fireball. I think I would test the bonus action.
Is the sauce body crispy?
Well, I will use my
Yeah.
3.
It's still revivifiable for another 9
I'll
rounds.
use the
Don't worry, I got
bonus
Monday.
for bonus
We'll
action.
try to get you down.
Okay.
I don't think that's how that works.
Pretty sure that's how that works. That's why I learned this. It sounds
Body
like
is an object.
I mean,
Right.
if your arm got severed, sure, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, whenever they've murdered him, they probably all just were like,
Standing up with half my movement, so I can move 15
Mm-hmm.
closer.
Move a little closer. Okay. Okay. What are they going to do at that point? Oh, man.
Be very afraid.
are any of the archers gonna step out? That would be lovely.
They've already gone. They won't go before Lyra again.
Yeah, remember when you see your dragon? Yeah, when you see your dragon.
A bunch of familiars just went down
there
now.
and shoot them.
I'm already skilled, so I can definitely go.
Wait, I guess they don't go down just because their master goes down.
Hmm.
But if they die, they do.
Yeah, the fireball would have killed all the remaining owls.
Oh, well.
Nice.
That's true.
The one's roasted out.
I think that's
I
what
don't
we
think
got
it's
to do.
potions are salvageable.
Boots likes the sound of roasted out.
You know who would really
Yeah,
like
we got to check. Uh, 12 misses damage, right?
Yes, 12.
Okay, so we got 20
Probably not me, I literally didn't do anything.
for 3.
Go for it.
And then they're going to spread out after they attack Thamree. So we got another 5 against Thamree, another 7 against
That will
Thamree.
knock me out.
Okay, so Thamree goes down at that point. Then the other 3, they're going to spread out and use their crossbow against.
Can my running attack be changed from me looking up there to me looking down and at them?
Yeah,
Okay, can that trigger my running attack whenever they start
yeah,
attacking?
that's okay.
Okay. And then I can attack twice. 18 hits
The
without.
ready attack, you'd only attack one.
Okay, well, 18 to hit
Unless you got a crossbow.
on the die.
No.
Now is that bonus action?
Well, no, it's that when you ready an attack, you can only take
7
one
damage.
attack.
Piercing.
And I had to ditch that anyway.
Oh, and then I'll infuse my strike with my dragon. Because I'm skilled up to close, so.
Because I have to keep one hand free.
Yeah, it's 30-foot range, and I don't think it's
Oh,
side
for
based.
spell casting.
Yeah.
Or it might be side based. When another creature within 30 feet of the drake that it can see.
The drake would have to be able to see you.
So,
Yeah, so if I was up at
it's
the
going
edge,
to miss.
Yeah.
But I don't 7 damage.
It's going to be
Better than nothing.
11 points against Boom Boom. And the last one, it's got 4 points against Boom Boom with their heavy crossbows. And then the one who's restrained is going to try to break out of his restraint again. And he does. Okay, so he's no longer restrained. So it is Lyra's turn.
Not good
All
for
right,
us.
I will scale the rest of the cliff
Okay.
and get kind of on the edge, or just where I can see them.
Yeah, so you climb up the last 15 to 20
or so
feet. Yeah. You can see the 2 of them have their short swords out fighting your drake,
Yes.
and 4 of them are scattered around are using their
I will be
bows.
shooting
Okay.
one of them. Whichever one is any of them damaged yet?
None of them have been hit.
All right, I'll attack the ones that are in melee with my dragon. What does it hit?
They are armor class 14.
Okay, I missed my first attack.
Got a bad feeling.
18.
I think
If I
some
hit-
might be dead.
You're not thinking much right now. Actually, you're in Dreamland,
The
right?
action economy has been,
So
they
now
turn the
I'm
action
in-
economy around on them. Pretty
10 plus 6 lightning for
uh,
my second attack.
I think there's only 3 or 4 on the ground. It's just the 6 up there.
So what was the total?
16.
16.
4 plus the guy
That
who's
was
tied
bloodied
up.
now. This was one of them that was in melee, right?
Yeah.
The turn.
And then I'll
really
use
drag
my
out,
bonus
so
action
we've only been
to command
going
my
for like
dragon
2
to
rounds.
bite
The same
the
one.
same one.
We still have
18 again on the guy to hit.
Yeah, that's what I do. I was laying back
10
down.
total, 2 lightning.
That one goes
I got
down.
myself shot.
Is he killing him or removing unconscious?
I don't know. He's a dragon. He's a chomp, chomp, chomp.
Okay.
And that's it for my turn. I can't do anything else.
Okay. Kojax turn.
Alrighty. So, I'll bonus action, turn into Sabretooth,
Okay.
and I am going
See, all my
to
animals today.
run straight at the guy that busted out of the web and pounce on me.
Okay.
So that means a DC 14 strength save.
Don't you have to hit him first?
It says if a tiger moves at least 20 feet straight towards a creature, and okay, I gotta hit first. Sorry.
He's only armor class 12 though.
Which one is it for the claw or the bite? Wait.
I think it's with a claw.
Yeah.
Everybody within range?
I'll be
Everybody
damned.
within range?
Of
I
what?
actually missed.
Okay.
But I meant with the melee of them.
Yeah,
Does he not have multi-attack?
it's 60 feet.
If I would have knocked him prone, I would have got a bite.
The question is whether I'll.
Anything else from
whether I'll
Kojax?
match this like 3 different people or just.
Shiv's turn.
So there's 4 people on the ground with us now, or 5?
There's one of the acolytes and one of the arcane casters, the apprentice wizards, both of whom are almost dead. And then there are all of 5 of them are bloodied that were in the fireball, who were wearing the leather armor, the thugs. And then the one who was restrained, who is uninjured at this point, who is completely healed.
Okay, so I'm gonna fire off a 2nd level magic missile, hit the acolyte and the wizard,
Okay.
and then 2 others. 2 of the guys in leather armor.
Separate ones.
Yeah, so each one of them gets 1 missile.
Okay.
So this will be the one on the wizard, 5.
Okay, he goes down.
The one on the
Then
acolyte,
you can't. Then he'll spell slots to cast shield. 5 on the. Okay, that's going to take down the
Don't go on
acolyte.
magic missile.
2 on a guy in leather armor,
Okay.
and 2 on another guy in leather armor.
Okay. All right.
You must have reworked your character.
He's an arcane trickster now.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said he was an artificer.
And then I'm gonna have,
That's coming soon.
I don't have any more potions, so I really can't have my owl do much. So I guess it's gonna fly back to me where it's safe.
Okay. Thamree needs a death save, I guess.
That's saving throws, isn't it?
I didn't realize he was gone.
Neither did I.
Those are all gone. All right, so up top,
I think it's 17 is a success.
Yes.
yeah, 10 or better is a success. Short sword against the dragon,
Was it a straight roll?
both miss.
Nice.
Yeah, all right, so bows then.
Shoot at me or the dragon.
Don't roll.
Well, they're going to start shooting at the dragon.
Just don't
The
roll
dragon's
one.
almost dead.
That's fine.
So first one hits the dragon for 5. And the second one hits the dragon for 7.
I need to kill
Okay,
one
he moved
thing.
away.
Okay.
More on the rogue side. I need to kill
Then we
one
got
thing.
3 more are going to shoot at you.
Actually, it's working.
We got a crit. I don't know why I rolled that again.
I'm gonna
For-
try this.
For 5 points. It's
Oh,
going to
okay.
be a crit. Crit. Then we got 1 hit for 7. And next to last one has 1 hit for 10.
Oh,
And the last one,
please
it's
miss.
got a 16 to hit.
That misses. I'm at 1 hit point.
I'm pretty sure this is the first time somebody's died that wasn't the kobold.
They're all dead.
No,
They're all dead.
that's not true.
No.
Sock's turn. Oh, Sock's
I've
dead.
died a couple of times.
Boom Boom's turn.
First one was died. He only died once.
Can you heal me from wherever you're
actually
at?
He was flying.
She's on the edge
Yeah,
of the
he
cliff.
actually-
Yeah, she's 40 feet away.
I'm talking about the kobold.
Not from
I
much.
don't think I've ever died.
Better
Yeah,
than
you
I
did,
have
but
1
what
hit
was-
point.
oh,
Anything
what
that
was-
touches me is gonna kill me.
Yeah,
This one was
you died. I think you flat out died once.
You'll go before them.
Okay, that's good. Well, yeah, that's what it is. As long as I can hold that off. Oh yeah, I could do that. Can I drop down off the cliff and be hidden?
You can climb down the cliff.
My
You have
colleagues
time
get
to.
knocked
Wait.
out more often.
Did you die at the lightning?
But I've been
incident?
trying to take them out.
You
I
died.
think I may have died twice.
I think you died at the lightning incident. and
There are 5 of them.
Because Will
Because I'm not using my bonus action anymore, so
Yeah,
if I attack and
you
then go
died
back up
death
the cliff.
save because
So there's 4
you're
on
death
top of the
failure.
clock,
5.
5 on top of the.
That's right.
4, 5,
Kojax can
and boss.
No.
They're actually, yeah, there are 5 thugs. Actually, they're all thugs. There's just one of the thugs who's the one that stepped out to talk for
There's
the
immunity, you
Yeah,
can like.
the mouthy thugs. Yeah. Who's the saber-tooth tiger is behind, beside the mouthy thug.
I can absorb elements, get advantage on the save,
You
then
need to
take
hit
half.
the other part.
And the 5 thugs have spread
That's
out
just-
now. They didn't want to get hit by another fireball.
But it's also for seven.
I'm trying to take out the one that they reserved if I can within the 10 rounds.
But you have to have a-
You got 8 rounds left.
Yes.
That makes
A
it-
reaction.
I'm counting.
You don't have a baby yet? As an arcane?
Not
And
yet.
he's not dead. He's just
I
unconscious.
was,
Yes, but
the next level.
I'm worried
is
about
innovation.
needing to do both.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
But
I'm
what
looking
if
over
I
it so
was-
far. I've made one of my
The
saves.
mouthy thug takes them
You
down.
know, I was gonna have to make a decision
He
somewhere.
did, but then the
Well,
owls
if you
healed
have
him
elements,
completely up.
so that's
He hasn't
okay.
taken any damage.
You're not gonna fire.
So I'm making him back up.
Yeah, he missed.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah, I'm-
No, I'm gonna quicken and Eldritch Blast.
Okay, so you did get that.
The
one.
Kojax. You did put a level on Artificer. You just switched to Arcane Trickster as well.
Yeah, I just figured when I became an artificer, I was like, this is pretty
Cure
cool.
wounds.
And I was always a smart rogue anyway,
38,
not the strong one.
4,
I mean,
7, I gain 11.
maybe you think of yourself as a smart kobold.
No, he's smart, he's not wise, okay?
I have a 15 intelligence, that's very smart for a kobold.
He's smart, but he's not wise, okay?
Okay, well, there are, like, all 5 of the other thugs are bloody. And the one is uninjured.
I'll Eldritch Blast one of the bloody ones.
Okay,
For a 19.
total of 19.
No,
Or,
to hit.
okay, their armor class 12. Yeah.
For 12.
Okay, that takes that one down.
Ooh, one less.
Yeah, move 30 people out. It's gonna be 45 people.
Okay. Anything else?
Move, bonus. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Did I miss you? Oh, no, that's right. You said your owl flew back.
Well, does it cost you anything?
So,
Well, he died, he poofed all ago, he got
Oh,
killed.
did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
all right.
And it costs, and it's just a spell slot.
Yeah, and your action, yeah.
And then I use a bonus action to have an attack.
We've got a
I actually don't think I was looking.
16 to hit. Boom boom. Hits. That was going to miss for 11 points of piercing damage.
I don't know.
And then I think the other three are going to dash up on. So if they just dash that 45 feet to get up in melee with them.
Would they have had to pass me?
Oh yeah, the one would have had to provoke from you.
Definitely gonna hit one.
Yeah.
Blue Moon cast
17
point
plus
blank
stuff.
range.
Yeah, that hits. Mhm.
Bite his head off.
Something like that.
Something like it.
You can do it.
13 points of piercing damage with the claw.
Okay. And so now two of them are still back with their heavy crossbows, but three of them are up in melee with boom boom. It's Lyra's turn.
Alright, I will resume my Drake in the middle of all the archers again.
Okay.
And then I will have him bite
Okay.
one of them because I killed the other one. And so, what's the tip one?
They are armor class 14.
Okay.
And then are you going to climb down the cliff?
Yeah, I'll climb down.
You could almost get, well, no, you could get to the entire, totally to the bottom. You have like 40 movements, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get to the bottom of the cliff. Kojax turn.
So I'm gonna move 20 feet and then charge 20 feet. So I'll take an attack of opportunity from
No one's around you right now.
and now the guy ran away.
Yeah, he's the one that provoked.
He ran past you.
He dashed up. He didn't really care about some little kitty cat. We got a guy laying down fireballs that are killing dozens of his
Then
compatriots at a
I'm
time.
gonna charge at him
Bite his head
with
off.
my pounce.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
He tastes good.
15 on the die. So plus 5, so
And he's got to make a strength saving throw.
yeah, 14.
He succeeds. Yeah.
Okay. So that is 10 points of slashing damage.
Okay. He's bloodied now. Anything else from
I guess that's it, because
Shiv's turn? So the saber-toothed tiger and he and Boom Boom are in melee with these three. There are a couple with heavy crossbows spread out, but they're both bloodied. Now they're all bloodied. And then Lyra has climbed down to the bottom of the cliff. Her dragon is up on top, fighting it out with 5 scouts there.
HP point. You can see like the trail of blood.
Okay, so one of the ones in the back shooting the crossbow,
Yeah, mhm.
he needs to make a wisdom 13 save.
He fails.
No, that's 9 dice for him.
Total the
Because he's taking damage, right?
Oh, they've all taken damage, yeah.
So he's gonna take 6 damage. Should have took the 8.
Yeah,
Took the 8.
What was that, total dead?
and he actually had exactly 6 hit points left.
No, he's dead.
And
I see.
very appropriate word for told that.
Was it
Anything else from Shiv?
Yeah,
I thought it was everybody within the 60 foot range
No.
so far.
no, it's 60-foot range.
You can hear it. Everybody can hear it, but it's only does damage.
I imagine a little dinner bell, like.
Anything else from Shiv?
I see him have a little bicycle.
Hide, please.
Lying there bleeding out here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and hide behind a rock because I know those archers are still up on the cliff.
Yeah, there's all sorts of
My dragon is still up
outcroppings,
there. Probably gonna start
rocks, and stuff.
attacking him.
So health check.
Nope, that's actions. Not skills. Skills. Orientation of the phone determines whether skills are on the first page or not.
Yes, it's weird.
18.
Okay. Thamree needs another death save.
Well, I think we'd still be
You
able
probably
to,
pass.
would we still be able to, no, we wouldn't be under effect for ability.
It's not a 1.
Either of 1 to 1 so far. But I think,
We were right at the end.
yeah.
Okay, so up top, all right, so the 2 in melee with the dragon. We've got a 17 and a 16. So that's one hit, right?
17 matches.
Yeah. Okay. So 6 points of piercing damage. And then the dragon.
Okay.
And then the other one, it's got a 16 and a 22.
That's what she
For 4 points of piercing. Four more.
But I used all
Throwing
my
into the
action
shed.
to summon the dragon.
The artificer that
Four more
develops
to the dragon.
gunpowder.
Four more.
Then
Okay,
you
so
make
that's 7
this
points,
wicked
and then-
rifle.
No, and then we got 3 with bows. So,
Although that would be
For
fun to
three,
see Shiv on a gun.
11 for 13. 2.
Look what I made.
We've got
Everybody's like, I want one.
No, it's
another 4.
You don't need this.
And the last one
Are you considering adding a
one
safety
bow
to it?
for 5.
You're just like looking down the barrel while he says that.
Gone.
What are you?
Boom boom start.
What's that?
In the middle was a scrum there with the saber-tooth tiger and 3
You're
of
looking
them.
down the barrel with your finger on the
I can
trigger.
set 5 feet back without.
What are you just?
No, if you leave their threat.
What's that?
Do I provoke an attack of opportunity by casting a spell?
No.
Well, I'm gonna cast Word of Radiance,
Oh, okay.
so they all need to make a 15 con save.
Okay. 1 failed, 1 succeeded, 2 succeeded.
The only 3 left?
Three. No, there are 3 in melee with you, and there's a 4th one with a heavy crossbow still out there.
He takes 9 damage.
9 damage to the one who failed.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay, he's still up.
and then I'm gonna quicken the same spell.
Oh, okay. Succeed, fail, and succeed. One of them fails.
For 9 damage.
Hey,
I know.
you burn the flesh off of him. He's down. So there are 2 in melee with you, and the one with the heavy crossbow constant. Anything else from Boom Boom?
It's a cantrip. Once they're
Okay.
injured like that, I can do that all day.
It was just like I cast Toll the Dead and then I quicken Toll the Dead.
We've got a 16 and an 18 for 5 and 6.
And being a rogue, you still get that bonus action.
Oh. Right. Boom Boom goes down. Right. Then the next one is going
I cast
to
Toll the Dead.
try and kill Boom Boom. So there's 2 failed death saves on a crit from the one. And then the last one. So Boom Boom is now down.
Don't they have disadvantage when he goes prone?
Down or
But they're in melee with him.
Okay, we use that.
Wait, is
So
it
he
down or
hit
down?
the 3rd time?
Yeah. Then it is the one with the heavy crossbow is gonna, I guess, shoot at the saber-tooth tiger. No.
Use magic.
Wait,
I
are you
might
down
roll
still
twice.
I'm unconscious, but I'm not dead.
We got the 20 to hit the saber-tooth tiger for 8 points of piercing
They
damage.
showed both me and him,
Lyra's turn.
Because if we would have got
Alright,
back
I
up,
will.
then
Heal myself.
5% chance to instantly die.
Okay.
5%
And then,
chance to
my dragon will.
instantly stabilize.
Okay.
So, I'll do the dragon.
well, wait, do you have a fail?
15 on the die plus-
I have 1 fail, 1 success.
21. Hit.
You're still sitting 50-50.
Yeah.
6. Ooh, that was good.
But just
17.
That one goes
What
down.
was it? 1 to get 2 points in either way. Although
Anything else
success is
from-
3, but
That's it. Okay.
if you roll a 20.
Kojax turn.
If you roll a 20, you don't have to give that.
Oh,
40,
but it's
4 plus 4.
But it is still,
Yeah.
you're done.
44 plus 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I roll a 1, I'm done rolling stage.
Right.
Just
You're still at 50-50.
through it.
After this roll, it won't be 50-50.
Yeah.
And it's Kojak's turn.
Roll again.
Yeah.
I'll move back 20 feet and try to pounce on the guy that I've been biting.
So you're going to provoke from him.
I was waiting to see how long it would take first to
You got a 12 to hit
face,
Yeah.
enemies that would actually finish off the kill.
for 4 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay.
And then I'll do another charge.
You know
Okay.
Revivify, right?
Armor class 12.
You know Revivify, right? Sure.
I hit.
I almost fell last.
You okay?
So I need a DC 14 strength save.
He failed.
So that
Warden needs
is
it.
12 points of slashing for the claw. And then
Well, that's going to kill him.
I'm still gonna bite him.
But if you had a scroll of Revivify,
Assuming you're killing him.
Well, you killing him or knocking him out?
Well, I already know that 3 of my friends are on the ground, so I'm just trying to get this shit over with. So
Okay, so down he goes. Okay. Anything else from Kojax?
that was my movement, attack, and bonus action.
It's Shiv's turn.
Okay, so I pop out of my hiding, I guess.
Mhm.
And do I see the other crossbow guy?
Yes.
I shoot him.
Okay.
Because I should have advantage, right?
Yes. Mhm. If you hit him, he will die. He's got 2 hit points left.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay.
And then I will hide it again.
Okay. Thamree's death save.
here we go.
All right. So up with the dragon.
Not a what? Not a what?
That was success.
The first one misses the dragon with both his short swords. The second one has 16, and the other one
Successes, one
misses.
failure so far.
Then the 3 with the bows.
So we got right around a 66% chance.
They all missed 2.
They're doing a great job.
Uh,
They were doing a great job.
the second one hits twice
Oh,
for 5 and 7.
all right, he's gone.
Oh, okay. So then the last one. Okay. Yeah. Boom Boom is dead. Yeah.
No.
Man, he's dead.
Okay, we got one of these guys
One
left.
guy,
What's
6
he gonna-
rounds
I
left
guess he's
from
going to
bad
attack the
Unless we want to
the
go
saber-toothed
with
tiger.
true
Looks like he hits once
resurrection.
for
Yeah.
6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Lyra's turn.
All right. I will shoot. Well, we're on the ladder.
There's one engaged in melee there, and then
There's
there
6
are
up there.
the 4 on top of the cliff that we don't know where they are.
Yeah, so I'll attack the one that's on.
Okay.
What is it, 10?
12.
Okay, yeah.
This is where you get the fun part. Do you revive the person who cast Revivify so they can cast Revivify?
Well, we found out that
6
my druid can't
6
cast
plus 4,
Revivify.
10 piercing on the first one.
Oh,
Moon druids can't cast Revivify.
I'm sorry, how much?
you can?
Okay, that one
They
goes
don't have it
down.
on their.
And then my second attack will be.
I think that was changed.
Is there another one that's on the ground below?
Did you look at
There's no one else left on the ground.
Oh, okay. Then I guess.
Okay.
Or, well,
you
I'll do
could
cure
move.
wounds on myself as a bonus action.
I've got a scroll.
Yeah, but I have it on my.
Cure wounds is it
You use magic device or hand it to the rogue and have them try to.
I'm sorry, how is it
Yeah.
that moon druids are not? Everyone else just has it as
All
a
the
circle
druid-
spell?
Yeah, have it, but druids don't.
It's an artificer spell.
Is it?
Yes.
That's just wrong.
Well, I don't think you're not high enough level to cast.
It's a
it.
third
I'm
level
not,
spell.
But I can make the roll, right? If it's on your spell list,
Well,
on the scroll.
I can guide you.
would he be able to make the roll? Because it's a third level artificer spell.
Are you an artificer?
Yeah, he has
First
one.
level
Well, he only has one level.
Yeah, it would be a DC 13 intelligence check.
Okay, so yeah.
How's your intelligence?
I mean, I have a +2 to that.
Is it intelligence or is it just a straight intelligence check?
You got that, it was the house edge.
I think we're showing conduct.
No, I think, unless, so the 4 on top, they're going to try to run away.
I can't get up there, so.
I can get up there.
I can't see them.
I'm
so.
unconscious though.
They're happy to take the 20 person loss and flee. Yeah.
Well, I'm dead, so I can't do anything.
Yeah.
So.
They showed up with their army and
Now
And
they're
4 of them
still
are
running
left.
Is that guy that was hitting me still up?
no, none of them are
No,
left on the
I'm-
only 4 left are the 4 archers on the top of the cliff.
So I'll go over to your character and start rifling through your bag. Do you have a scroll of revivify in there?
I cast guidance.
Is there any way I could chase up the cliff?
Okay, I get a D4, isn't it?
Well, they would get to shoot back.
I was even right. That's poor. Nah.
You're like, don't say something. And then you kind of look, you're like,
Oh,
what does he have to roll for?
I'm at 19.
I beat the 13.
I got a 19.
Okay. So boom, you're back with 1 hit point. You would probably have just enough time to
Got a
cast
17
your
on the die.
to use your charm on Socked.
Do I
I
pick
was gonna
another?
cast Redoubt.
Hmm?
I was gonna just.
Yes.
Oh, okay. You have the ring 5. Okay.
Oh, hit him with a
That
healing
costs
word.
300 gold pieces worth of gems. I have that around.
I'll hit
I'm about to say we murdered him.
I'll hit him with a healing word after I give him guidance.
I still have 5.
I give you 3 hit points.
Okay.
Woo! Can we rest now?
There's no
I'm full health.
I wake up like, I wake up just like coughing up blood.
Shiv, what did you rest? It's all good, man.
I guess I'll go around.
I just have a few
run
arrows
through the
and
rest
you
of the
don't mind.
pockets, see if there's-
Okay, yeah. So the Arcanus, there are 3 amongst the 6 bodies. There are 3 potions of greater healing.
Toss 1 to him,
I need one.
I'll take
Yes.
1 to him,
Let's see, we
and
got,
then 1 to him.
and then amongst the acolytes, there's another 3 greater healing.
That's good. So
Okay,
we all get one.
we all get one.
I was gonna hit
Then the acolytes each have a potion of magic missile. I mean, a scroll of magic missile.
that. I was like a plant.
We'll hand those all over to our
Well, in other words, you drink it and then suddenly you say,
And then it's just
So that's what, 6 of them?
Yeah, there are 6 scrolls of magic missile.
Oh,
Let's
so,
see, do they have-
so are there any of these, did we leave any of these guys alive or are they all dead?
They're all dead.
I think they're all dead.
Okay.
Wasn't much fighting about it. 2 of them are dead.
Yeah.
All right.
I just wanted to make sure we didn't need to tie anybody up or carry
The
any.
other 6.
So each of the thugs has a potion of healing as well.
Oh, nice.
Is that 6?
That's 6 potions of healing.
Okay,
So we all have a greater right now.
So we get a greater and a normal potion.
Not superior.
You know,
Now are we taking?
well, Luxon's the one that gives me back a spell, right?
Or short rest?
What's that?
The Luxon gives me back a.
No, it's Pearl Power. Gives you back a spell
What
slot.
mine long?
Buckstone gives you +1 to ability checks and saving throws.
I think Boom has the
Yeah.
power.
You guys can.
I know. I'm just gonna try to get my 4th level spell back, but I'm not.
Well, it only goes to 3rd. Can't go to 4th with it.
It's up to a 4th.
No, up to 3rd.
Is it?
3rd.
I thought it was up to a 4th level spell because I used to do that a lot with rain.
Okay, one question.
Okay.
The other 6 owls that were carrying potions, did they drop them on the ground and did they survive?
They were.
Oh yeah, there was one off of one of those owls that died before he was able to administer.
So
So one
somebody
more.
has 2.
One more potion of healing.
You guys
you
didn't
just
have
saw
it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like kind of.
it.
I like to
To
murder
be
people.
fair, I didn't have a chance to even use a potion. Like,
That's true.
I went in and attacked and went down before my second turn came around.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, you can hand me all the potions you want, it's not gonna keep me alive.
Well, it's
Or
convenient
hand
for us to have
to
them.
him so
feed them
his
to
owl
you.
can use it.
Yeah.
So you can have an extra one to give your owl.
Yeah, you can take the extra potion because you can have a little owl fly around.
Yeah. That's action economy is.
Another greater potion?
No, it's.
All right, so then we take a short rest.
Again, you're
I-
told the foot.
Well, I didn't realize that
So
there
it is
was.
off the owl.
Huh?
I think what I didn't account for was the group of thugs that were nearby.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was 2 groups of just spellcasters. So when the group of thugs came in, I could have, instead of giant's might for extra damage, I could have hill runed for resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. That probably would have kept me alive till my second turn.
The potion off the owl was a greater.
No, they were
Regular.
Yeah, just a regular potion. So we're doing a short rest?
Yeah, we're doing a short
Yeah.
rest.
We can complete a short rest.
Yeah, I didn't, cause I didn't even second wind them, or,
You didn't get a chance.
yeah.
Oh, so you didn't even get the first one.
That was just the random thug encounter. Yeah.
Has it already used up 3 of the hit points?
Did reset. You gotta do 2 long rests to reset.
Oh. Yeah. That's it.
We had 2 long rests though.
Yeah. 16,
What's odd in here is that
A little bit.
the thermostat is right out there. You turn that down to, I don't know, 68 or 67 or something.
So about how far away from the shoreline are we?
67, the year.
Well, we are on the edge of the peninsula. Right?
I'm turning it down to 68.
Too close.
Roughly about, because I'm thinking about casting fast forward tracing.
Yeah, so over the course of the short rest, you can notice that you're like on the edge of where his lair has a really noticeable effect. So you're pretty close. Like you're probably less than an hour.
Like,
I'll back up just a little bit more.
I got this one, we just used all of my hit.
Well, no, you said less than an
all
hour.
of them? Yeah.
I will blow another,
Just a little
pass
7.
forward trace.
How bad did you roll?
I mean, I only got like what, 1
I
hour
spent
max.
5.
Dang.
Yeah,
You have to remember that we're at 1 HP.
I know, I was at 19.
I was at 3 and I just healed.
Okay.
Everybody rolled plus 10 for self.
For what?
Stuff.
Another, okay, I do another pass with a trace.
I can cast that if you want to use a spell slot.
I already got it though. I mean, it's you.
Ah, it's a good thing it's a plus 10. 21.
Hey, I got a
38.
7. I rolled another 10, that's 27 again.
Well, I nat 20 for 23 plus 10, so 33.
I
I
rolled
got
a
a
10 plus 10
19, so
plus
I got
7.
20.
Yeah, but you're a rogue.
No, this is what I do.
You put stuff into stealth.
Yeah, I was plus 7.
Are we done with this?
Because I had
Ready
second
to-
spell slots and.
Right, so like I said, it narrows down to where now it's like a 20 feet of flat space between the shoreline and the cliffs.
And
Oh,
I'll be
and
taking point again, so.
I'll summon my dragon before we go back to my dragon. Before we go in.
Okay.
During the
You
short
can do
rest.
that, yeah, it's part of the.
Okay.
Well, wait, did you have to use a spell slot for that?
Yes.
Okay.
Because we haven't taken a long
Then we're going in the same way, 90 feet back, and then,
Are you gonna be on the wall again?
Sure. Okay.
okay, so, it comes down to like a point and then it curves around and back up is the way this path goes.
So I'm not 100% sure with the pass with a trace if he, like I cast it and then he moves back 90 feet. I don't know if that stays within my 30 feet.
That's a good question.
Because it
That's all
says,
right, I can stealth very well anyway.
That's a point of much debate. Whether you have to stay within 30 feet or if once it's cast, people
Well, what does
can
it say?
disperse.
says choose creatures within 30 feet of you, including you, as plus 10 bonus to dex stealth.
Is it concentration?
No.
I mean, the way that reads,
Where
it's
is it?
plus 10.
Okay, I wasn't sure, because if it was
Oh, yeah,
concentration,
actually, it is.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
then I would say you would have to be concentrating and people within 30 feet of you would benefit from that, because
I'm just telling you, there's a lot of debate on that. Some people say, oh no, once it's cast, the effect follows the people who it was cast upon and they can go wherever they want
It's a
to.
concentrate.
Other people say, no,
Put it
no,
on
it's a 30-foot emanation from the person who's going.
I mean, I guess-
And you gotta be within that.
Well,
30 feet.
then there's the argument about invisibility.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it sounds like it's just a version of
Well, my take on it is, on magic is, if it isn't written, it doesn't exist. So like, we were playing the other night, and I cast a summon, and then my character went unconscious, and there's nothing in the rules that says that summon goes away. It
Well, now,
persists.
unless you're concentrating on it.
There you go.
well, they'll hit that.
In this version, there's
so-
no concentration, it's 3.5,
Oh.
but yeah. It's just one of those things
Like
that's
you
not
brought up,
written
you
there.
Well, I
brought up
guess
the.
it could be the
familiar,
targeting. I mean, that sounds also.
There are like very specific things that ends the.
It could be interpreted as the targeting range is 30 feet, I guess. Anyone within 30 feet of you, you
Did you end up getting enough healing?
Yeah.
I'm full HP.
I'm good.
We're good. Unconscious again. I probably can't heal all the way.
Well, I'm pretty sure the party has enough potions to heal you.
Yeah, we won't have enough
Because
potions.
each one of us have a greater and at least two.
I think we all have greater than 2 regulars now.
Okay, is anyone proficient in Arcana?
I don't think any of us have ever
I
been.
actually,
Maybe I
You are?
yeah,
Okay, so as we are rounding that corner, you realize that there is a magic emanating, infusing this entire area, almost certainly from Thamree's lair, that is going to have an effect on everybody. And so everybody has advantage on the saving throw as you take precautions against this necrotic energy that's permeating the area. So I need a DC 15 Constitution saving throw. It's 22, or y'all want me to roll it, or you just want to go with 22?
Roll it.
Roll it. It's 22. Well, okay, I'll tell you what. It's 25 or 12.
as well. I got lucky.
It's a DC 15 Constitution
I got
saving
+1.
throw. Did anybody fail the DC 15 Constitution?
So it's, what was it?
It's 25 or 12.
25 or 12. So you failed it. How badly did you fail it?
it was Constitution. I rolled a 6.
Okay.
With advantage? Wow.
Oh, we had the advantage?
Yeah. Yeah. Your Arcana gives everybody advantage.
I got 16.
Okay.
I didn't say.
I got 15. I don't know.
I didn't write on the die.
Okay.
I got a 15 with my +1 in Constitution.
I have a plus 2
That's
in con,
correct.
so.
I have a +1.
Yeah, if you have resistance to necrotic damage, it's added again. Yeah. Okay, do we need to do anything after that point?
What about
After
the Drake
the necrotic.
How far
We're on
away
the
are we
Drake
now?
assessment.
Is this the one thing?
So what you see when you round the peninsula, it narrows down to about 10 feet wide and starts going up, so that it's no longer flat to the coast. Now it's about a 20-foot drop to the rocky shoreline and about 20 foot up to the edge of the cliffs, and it's going up. And about 600 feet up the cliff there, you can see an opening, a cavern.
Okay, this necrotic damage we just took, is that a one-time thing, or is it going to be a multiple time?
You think probably about every hour.
So we should hurt.
Yes. The whole time in March.
Well, that's a cantrip. Oop. Okay, I've just increased everybody's movement by 10.
What's that?
Long strider lasts an hour.
It's not a
It's not a
cantrip.
cantrip, it's a
It's a
first
first
level
level spell.
Oh, you're right, I'm in the wrong section.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that is
Why
definitely.
can't do
Hold
that?
on. Speaking of that, I still got my long strider from that shrine.
Oh, that you never used? Yeah.
Wait, it won't.
That we done something to the shrine before we went and saw the dwarves.
Yeah, it is a charm that you could use.
Is that a concentration thing or is it just
No.
something you use?
What is it?
He was granted a charm of long strike. You can cast it, I think it was 3 times, then it fades.
Oh, okay, yeah, I think that was a magic thing. But
Yeah.
I didn't, yeah, because I think it
What's
was.
that, the dragon
Necrotic.
product?
Yeah, she has a morbid fascination with death and
But
being dead. Yeah.
is that weak to anything else other than?
Healing typically, but no.
Well, then she said, be glad to see us. We're going to introduce her personally.
I'll sleep with lightning.
Well, I thought we were gonna try to knock her out and see what we can do with it.
Or thunder. Or well, if one of
We can try.
Okay, so we start heading that distance.
But if we're gonna knock her out, we're gonna have to actually hit her.
Okay, and then I
And
think
knock
we
her
have
out
to
and
go
claws
into
don't work.
initiative.
Why?
Claws work, but the arrows don't.
I lit my dragon. I lit my dragon.
No, I think it's passed by the traces home except
Maybe it
for
can't burrow in this
ogres.
environment.
I think this one's gonna swim because
They do swim. They have a swim speed. Yeah, Topaz have a swim speed.
This was last week for those.
There we go. What sucks?
Initiative is dedicated to finishing them tonight.
Well, they're not bad yet, but
Did we get?
a little bit on the stale side.
There
will
will
be
be
next
surprise right here. I'm assuming that we are sufficiently on guard that there's not, there's no possibility of a surprise. 3, okay. What's Moonboom's initiative?
16.
I rolled a two on
I
the
don't want to die before I get to act this time.
Okay, +1.
You beat me.
17, you're right.
You rolled a 2 on the die as well.
You have better decks than I do.
What is Lyra's?
21.
21.
Somebody else roll a 2 on the die?
You want the
No,
die?
not with the 2 twins.
Is
Sure.
Lyra still plodding along?
I rolled a
Yeah.
two.
What is Kojax?
Oh God, this is a really bad of the day.
That's 22. Well, that's
What
They're
is
fast, we're slow. 5.
What is Thamree?
6.
I think this is how it's gone every dragon fight though, is that I act like dead last.
I can see you just walking behind him and
I
like
get
flat tire and just shooting.
Okay, so Kojax, you see about 600 feet ahead there, this opening to what you're sure is going to be Thamree's lair. And you're on this 10-foot wide path, 20-foot drop to the coast, rocky coast shoreline below, and 20-foot up nearly sheer cliffs to the left, where Lyra is scaling along there.
So I don't trust this bridge. So I will go ahead and go giant spider,
Okay.
and then I'll chitter for the little guys to get on my back.
Oh, okay.
How much rope do you think we need?
You still have an action left,
Hmm?
right? And that, is that a bonus action too?
It's a bonus action. I'm just gonna.
Probably have
I don't see anything. do I?
really.
You,
But I
what's
don't
your
know if
passive
a rope would
perception?
actually secure
Yeah, you
it.
don't not see anything yet.
Basically, I'm waiting for the little guys to.
Also, I don't know
Okay.
if
And
anyone would actually be able to process a dragon
what is Lyra?
into a magic item.
I'll write in
That
my
would
book.
be.
Yeah, we talked
Okay,
about
and what is that your, what are you're just ready to attack this, something that's a threat,
Yeah.
and your dragon.
How would we
You
be
write it too, Kenny?
transporting
Yeah.
said
Yeah.
creature?
That would be fun.
Okay.
Dragon.
That's what I'm gonna ask you now. What?
I was gonna say, show me your spell page.
And my dragon is out with them. Not near me.
4.
Are we seriously considering taking the dragon along?
I wouldn't mind another dragon.
Well, I'm just making sure what we're talking about.
That's
because
probably a good one to it. So,
Good thing to know before.
the shadows on the, against this cliff face that seem to animate and lash out at Kojax.
So I can't be surprised.
Yeah.
So they don't-
And they are technically an unseen attacker, but they don't get advantage against you.
Have a DC 14. What's your thing?
Well, I think they're trying to do a DDoS attack. No, that's the wrong one. What's the DOS attack?
First one hits for 6 points of necrotic damage. And your strength is reduced by 1 point.
Spam call.
Really?
The second one hits as well for 11 points of necrotic damage.
Sorry.
Did you just
And your strength is reduced by
potentially
1
increase the
point.
amount of pain?
6 points of necrotic damage
Potentially.
and 1 point of strength. Right.
You know what'll happen if your mom calls and it's on do not disturb?
If she calls 3
And the
times, I
second
should
one
go
was
burn.
11.
11
she-
and another 2 points of strength.
She tells what
She'll
she's
call
bad.
twice and get that.
The sot, he can't be surprised, but does not negate the attack of an unseen. What's his passive perception?
13. Yeah, so I can't be surprised, but I don't get anything for unseen attack.
Okay, so
Really going
Shadow
after-
lashes out for 14 points of necrotic damage, and 2 point. Your strength is reduced by 2 points.
Oh no, another big.
But you think death saving throw is a saving throw, so I could reroll a 1 on death saving throw.
That's nice.
What is
Still have
Shiv's
rolled 2
passive
ones in a row.
perception?
Perception
Mhm.
plus, so 16.
Okay. And does you can't negate the attack of an unseen attacker. Okay. So he's hit for 6 points of necrotic damage, and his strength is reduced by 1 point.
Do any of these trigger my?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
My dragon and both of us ready to attack.
Yeah.
So.
Would I have been
to
able
hit them?
to use
That
a
was-
reaction?
Yeah, you're not surprised.
How do you take streak
And
damage?
did he attack me twice or one?
One of them attacked you, but he had advantage.
Okay, I couldn't. I haven't. Yeah, I guess I haven't re-rolled off using a runic shield.
Okay, he's got an 11.
That wouldn't.
It was my attack and use my dragons, and he missed it.
Oh, okay. So that's 4 of
I rolled a
them.
1 and a 2.
Uh,
Or actually, what was their thing?
12.
Use a
Okay.
runic shield.
So 2 of them attack your dragon at that
Oh, they
point.
changed the
What's your dragon's passive perception?
Passive perception?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, my strength's already on my plus. This is gonna be bad news.
That's 12.
12. Oh, thank you.
The first one misses. The second one hits him for 6 points of necrotic damage, and his strength is reduced by 1 point. All right, so there are 6 of these shadows that are now dancing in amongst us. It is Boom Boom's turn.
Fireball.
Greatest amongst everybody, unfortunately.
But it works every time.
Yeah, it does a lot of work damage. So it's still the class.
Okay.
And
Armor plus 12.
cry.
Oh, okay.
Are you attacking?
Yes.
Oh, infuse strike him.
Oh, you missed.
Oh, never mind. I don't infuse strike that.
Thamree's turn.
How have you done to us?
That's a good question.
We all missed.
Yeah, they're ready.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not my turn yet.
I'll run up to the nearest one and flurry of blows them, I suppose.
Yeah, they're in amongst you. So yeah, there's a target-rich environment here.
That's all. You guys want to
Do?
Hmm?
You can do what your character would do.
First attack. 16?
In armor class 12.
12, gotcha. And I'll be doing lightning damage for 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Second strike. 24 to hit. For 8.
The same one.
Yes.
Do you have a weapon? Are you using a weapon?
My fist.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I can infuse strike with this. I think it has to be a weapon.
They're considered magical weapons. at this
Third
point.
one hits.
They're not considered.
Well,
ever.
Right. So when you hit
That's problematic.
when you hit it the second time,
They are.
it actually
They are?
disrupts into a.
Because there's a lot of things that
cloud.
require you to
So
hit
that one's
hit with
gone.
a weapon. It doesn't.
So you hit it, so you can hit another one.
Alright, so
It's really weird.
I'll hit the different one for.
Oh, is it considered a weapon attack? Okay, no.
It's
I
a
can't
weird.
infuse strike.
Yeah.
They're considered magical, but they're not considered a
And the fourth attack hits.
Yeah.
It's to prevent
Okay.
some weird things with
That will
druids.
be my turn.
And with paladins too.
Yeah.
Like you can't be a monk paladin.
Things go and start smiting with just
Your fists. Yeah.
Parade, yeah.
You
I mean, if you
Shiv's
really,
turn.
You can't be a monk rogue and use your fist to sneak attack damage either.
If you really wanted to alleviate it.
I got a 17 to hit.
Okay, the one that he already
just
hit,
get, like,
or a
three
different one.
I'll hit a different one.
Okay.
Well, and the weapon I'm using, I can choose to do regular damage or whatever my monk thing.
11 damage.
On your weapon.
And then I'll infuse that. I also infuse.
I know.
What type of
The
damage?
difference is that I can't change the weapon.
Piercing?
Magical.
No.
Okay. So 11 damage from
Plus-
piercing,
Plus 4 lightning. I'll infuse a strike.
plus 4 lightning. Okay. Took half damage from your non-magical.
Did it take full?
Took the full lightning.
Nice.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. It does not. It takes half damage from the lightning as well. Mhm.
My fists are magical though.
Yes, your fist did full damage against it. Sonic's turn.
The damage target with an unarmed strike.
Yeah, we got these 3 uninjured shadows that are dancing amongst us. 2 of them are injured. We know now that they have resistances to non-magic stuff. And then also resistance to just lightning. But it doesn't take a lot to kill them.
Wait,
He
is it
kills them
just,
with 2 hits of 80 apiece.
is it just resistant to lightning? Are they resistant? What else?
I'll tell you, it's actually acid, cold, fire, lightning, and thunder.
So
Okay.
poison would do something.
And then
So poison would do something?
they're immune to poison.
Would we have known that? Oh, never mind.
Shadows, guys.
All of my, all of
They're
my.
immune to necrotic and poison.
Two injured ones nearby each other?
Yeah, they're all
amongst you. Whenever I take the lighter to the shadow seems to disappear.
I'll go ahead and join.
You want to see the
Yeah, I'm
shadows?
That would do it.
I've got an 18 to hit.
Yeah, armor has 12.
Okay.
I don't understand the advantage of the stinky rock.
Stinky rock.
That can make an object emit odors. That's where my tinkering.
That's.
I kind of wonder how that works.
Now you can make a shove.
You make somebody, you make
I don't
somebody
think
at
my
camp
mouth
sting you and all the people
silver, but
like
it's
chicken
not.
out.
Well, that's right. 6 is still
Yeah.
kill that
I
one.
think it's more like you're making something small with person state.
Against the other one?
Yeah, like a silverware.
You
That's
could
gonna be
lure
correct.
somebody out theoretically with like making something smell like pie. Something like that and be like, ooh, where's that coming from?
Or you can chunk a rock that's got a recorded message.
I can do that.
Hey, fuck off.
Fuck you, fuck you.
You don't even need to chuck a rock. You can
26
put it on
Okay,
hospital.
he goes down. He erupts in a cloud of vapor. Shadowy
Whatever
vapor.
shadows do when they die, they turn into light.
Fade away.
Dodge. And I'll use the rest of my movement to move to as close as I can to the next.
Yeah, they're in the monster. There are 3 more that are still in
Alright, then I'll just
there.
stay there.
Kojax turn.
I'll cast Moonbeam on one of them at
Okay,
second level.
all right.
So is that considered when it first, or it says the first time on a turn, so is that this turn since I cast it on them?
It'll either be at the beginning of their turn or your turn, at whenever you first cast, whichever you want it to be.
Let's do it now. Con 14.
It fails, yeah.
10 points of radiant damage.
Okay, that one's going to die.
See, that's how you get rid of a shadow.
Yeah, they're vulnerable to radiant damage. Yeah, that's double damage.
Vulnerable does double.
Anything else from
That's it.
Lyra's turn? There's 2 more left there.
Alright, I'll be shooting at, if there's an injured one, I'll shoot at it. If there's not, I'll
There's
shoot
the neither of the 2 that are
Okay.
left.
One's a 10.
Armor plus 12.
Okay, I got 13 on 7 plus 4 piercing.
So 11 halved, okay?
And then, another attack by me. 8 plus 9, that hits. 7 again. 7 plus 4 again.
Okay.
And then my dragon will fight.
Okay.
Oh, he missed again.
Okay.
Maybe that's why we can't fight the shadows. Nobody has any magic.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
You would think if the dragon used lightning would count as magic. No. It's just resistant to it.
What is your passive perception?
Well, it could still be magic, but even magic, it is.
Right. So one of them fades into the background and then lashes out at you. He's got a 15 to hit.
No misses.
The other one tries to do the same thing. Oh, he does, and then he will attack you as well. He's got a crit.
That's 2 20s with advantage.
Can I have him, I'll use my reaction to have him reroll my last use of
okay.
shield.
So he's got a 17 instead of
Nice.
for 10 points of necrotic damage. And your strength is reduced by 3.
What's your strength at?
5.
Boom boom strength.
You're a 0.
Yeah, you straight done it.
Okay, they're dancing around the monk right there.
Radiant damage is good stuff.
Word of radiant. You can order radiance both of them.
I shot arrows at the shadows.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, because you've got what, like
What's the DC? 15.
and that's they're not trying to grab you right now.
Are you attacking? Okay.
One of them made it, one of them didn't.
I don't know if that.
The first one made it, so one didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So the uninjured one that dies with that. It takes twice that radiant damage and dies. Thamree, there's one left. He's injured. He's there right beside you.
Give him the nuts. Give him the nuts.
Repeatedly.
Okay.
Rochambeau, you're winning this round. Alright, so that first kick, and it's going to be fire. It's 18
Well, they're
to hit.
resistant to fire. They're not resistant to your just magic
Well,
weapons.
they'll just be random kick. 18 to hit
Yeah.
for 6 damage.
Okay, that's going to kill that one. Okay. Now it's about 200 feet up the cliff to the cavern there.
I guess not repeatedly.
I'll dismiss
One
my moonbeam
Okay.
and I'll lead the front of the party again. And just
I guess we get going.
Okay, so we get up to the front of, get up to the cavern there, and you see a large room. I guess I'll just show you what it looks like. But it's a large natural cabin, like 70 feet high, and then there's a passage off one side and a passage off the other side. And inside the chamber, there are lots of crystals. Like in particular, it looks like he's like hoarded these crystals around this entry chamber.
I think I took that area effect shattered.
The whole place radiates magic. But yeah, the crystals themselves radiate both necromancy and transmutation scattered around. So this is what it looks like. We're right here. We're right this, and so there's a chamber back to the right, and then there's a passage off to the right, or back behind, straight across, and then there's a passage off to the right there. We came up this cliff face right here.
Is there any water that we see?
There's no water in there. The ocean is like at this point 50 feet down. We are almost up to the very top of the cliff, so it's only about 10 feet up over the edge of of the cliffs to reach the top of the mountain.
You said passages off to the right.
And then there's this big cliff in front of us that the cavern goes into.
What stealth help us at all?
It's not gonna help us in a dragon's lair.
Dragons are very aware of things in their lair.
In their lair, they're gonna know that we're here. There's no stealthing involved. We're in its territory. So.
Where do we want to go? I mean, I'm
Some
down.
like rocks in there.
I'm gonna grab one of the crystals.
Here's the.
Go in and grab one of the crystals. Okay.
What's a little pin? You atrophy the little
What's-
bit.
So you walk in to pick up a crystal. What's everybody going to do when he does that?
I'm
Can I like
casting.
walk in and like step on a crystal?
You're going to go in with him and step on a crystal. Okay. So the two of these two are moving into that large chamber. What is anybody else going to do anything?
I'm gonna step into the room.
Okay.
I normally stay back. So.
But not actually. You're just going to kind of get into the edge. Okay. What about Kojax, Sot, and Thamree? Whenever these two say, "Let's go in and get us some crystals."
I'm gonna just stay back a good distance because I don't trust this shit.
Okay.
That's what I normally do, but I'm gonna change it.
I'll step inside and
Okay. So you go in, you go to step on a crystal, you go to pick up a crystal, and the crystals actually assemble into what look like skeletons made out of those crystals.
I'm gonna go ahead and.
Because I'm going to
That'll
hit
put us
one,
into
can I go
initiative.
hit, can I hit that one?
Well, that's going to put us into initiative whenever they start
I'm
assembling.
do my potion of growth.
Okay, we can wrap.
I'm damn.
You can have done
They'll
that.
probably beat me on this one.
Well, we're kind of heading into the final countdown here, I think. So yeah, that makes sense.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna just follow the usual.
I would have 5 bucks.
I got an 8
from me.
Yeah.
Potion of growth will last for 2 hours.
2 hours.
Still got a 13.
I got 20 rolls to die naturally.
Oh, hey, I got a nat 20. I got a 21.
Wow, I got the reverse. I got a 1.
Wait, this is like a first round.
Right?
We reversed.
Well, he used to roll really high on initiative. The last couple of weeks, he's been.
Well, and it's, I rolled really high on initiative before, except for on the dragon encounter.
That's right, on the dragon encounter.
I always rolled below 10 on the dragon encounter.
I took the hit for the rolling bad on the dragon. this time.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
think.
even the dragon. This is just the goons before the dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this is probably part of his cave,
Yeah.
his lair.
Yeah.
No, it's because people decided to touch shit.
Was it every 3
No, I
rounds?
don't feel like this would have happened.
I was trying to smack him.
Let's go grab one.
Okay, what's Shiv at?
Flip to see what happened with the check.
8. We're gonna
I thought we should have started.
What is Sot at?
21.
What is Thamree at?
It's like 21, but it's 12.
What's Boom Boom at?
13.
13. Okay.
Everybody's faster than me.
Every 3 rounds.
What is Kojax at?
Reassemble.
13.
Who's going to go first?
I'll go first.
Uh, 13. And what's Lyra at?
5.
Wow, you are slow today.
She rolled a 1.
I rolled a 1.
Well, might do it.
All right. So, Sot, you see these crystals forming into a skeleton type thing. What are you going to do at that point?
Run up with my halberd and attack.
Okay, so they're not actually creatures yet. Right now, they're just moving crystals. Until their first turn into combat, they're just crystals on the ground. But you can tell what they're about to become. When we're ready to hit one, when it becomes,
Yes. Would
or
I not
you,
be able to smash as many of the crystals as I can?
or you can decide to move down an initiative until after the first one goes.
So does it look like it's going to become one creature or multiple?
Looks like there are going to be multiple creatures. Yes.
Yeah.
They're moving into different areas. Yeah.
But if you're gonna take it a Voltron.
Well, I wasn't sure.
Well, and one Voltron is fine, as long as the Voltrons don't get together in Voltron.
Like super.
And that one's really not that bad, until we get the third stage of the Voltrons joining together in Voltron.
I'll go ahead and use.
By the way, we are here to kill the Topaz dragon, right? Okay. All right. Thank you. That makes a difference. Yeah. Go ahead.
I don't like it.
We
I'm
made
gonna go
the
ahead
side
and,
now.
as a bonus action, go up to my kill
But
roll.
we really like dragonborn around here.
It's a boring conversation.
Yeah, I guess I'll just go up to one and ready my action to
Okay. Then after sought, how many are there? There are. Oops, that's the wrong one. There are. So around the room, these topaz form these various crystals. Many of them are topaz. They form what look like warhorse skeletons. There are 6 of them. One of them right there by you. It's going to trigger your ready to action.
skeleton horses.
Since I was like going to step on one of them, can
20
that
to
be
hit.
considered a ready action?
20 to hit.
Yeah, 20 hits.
I guess what you have to attack with foot.
Well, I could have been swiping at it maybe. I just think so. But
Just kick the skeleton horse.
my feet have claws too,
Wow.
probably. So
6, 10, 16 damage.
Okay. Then it is going to attack you back. I don't think these guys. You.
I thought this was a high speed, so I couldn't.
Oh, here we go. Plus 16. Okay. So he tries to trample you with his hooves. He's got 16 misses, right? Okay. Then over by Lyra, the one she was about to step on, it's got a 14 is going to miss. One you're reaching down to pick up, it's got a 21 to hit.
Misses.
And for 13 points of bludgeoning damage. Oh, well, I don't think it's worse, I guess. Clattering noises. And then the other 3, yeah, 4 of us in there though. Is your dragon in there with you?
oh yeah.
Right, so one of them comes over and charges Boom Boom, misses Boom Boom. One of them comes over and attacks Sought. It's got a 23 to hit Sought for 10 points of bludgeoning damage. And then the last one is going to attack Thamree. It's got a 13 to hit.
13 misses.
And then there are also 3 more of them that look like they are assembling, but they're a little bit slower to assemble than the 6 that have already formed. It's Thamree's turn.
Beat up the one right in front of me. It's made of crystal, so it's probably resistant to fire. It's probably not resistant to acid, though.
Yeah, drop acid.
Well, it's like clockwise, right?
Yeah.
Horse.
It's crystal. It's a crystal skeletal horse.
Horse, thunder. Seemed like it would be good against.
Yeah. It's lightning.
Or
A bit
oh,
different.
you don't have one. Thunder. Okay.
Bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning won't work.
Oh, if I'm
mean,
stopping on one,
Athens
that could
is
be an
pretty-
unarmed strike. That's bludgeoning damage.
What did you?
I'm gonna eat it up.
Okay. Armor class 13 is what you're looking for.
I'll do bludgeoning. Let's see what that is. It's 18. I believe that first one hits for 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And 19, which I believe hits for 5 points of damage. No, flurry of blows. It's still standing.
Yeah, so Sammy.
22 to hit for 5 points of damage.
It's looking pretty ragged at that point, but it's still holding together a little bit.
26 to hit.
Okay.
For 5 points of damage.
That shatters.
26 was a crit anyway. Oh, no, I guess it wasn't.
No, I wish I crit on 19.
What, anything else from Thamree?
Do you have a staff or anything?
I got a quarter staff.
Anything else from Thamree?
No.
Shiv's turn.
Heal. These guys are popping up and they're attacking people, so I'm gonna shoot one with my crossbow.
Okay. They're all engaged in melee, so you'll have advantage and sneak attack.
Okay, 16 hit.
Yeah, armor class 13 is what you're looking for.
I don't know what your dice roll for your fist though right now.
A D6.
What is it?
I'm gonna infuse the stroke.
19.
Okay.
Plus 5 lightning.
Plus 5 lightning. Okay. Okay, I think that one shatters too. Anything else from Shiv? Okay.
Just shoot him in the Topaz.
Kojax turn.
I guess.
And hit him in the crown.
Versatile at the
How many of my people are within a 15-foot cone if I get the
versatile means it's D6.
If I do my breath weapon, how many of my teammates will get in
Blows with it?
I don't think anybody's being attacked.
Hand for it?
Or no, I guess he's the only one being attacked by 2.
Because I can use my elbow.
Boom's the only one being attacked by 2.
Would I be able to angle it to where I can get both of them without what? Hitting my
The
teammate?
monk
With
can
what?
use like elbows and things like
Yeah,
that.
you could.
So
I'll go ahead and do my cone.
Right, but then
Thunder, DC 11, Dex.
They both miss. They both fail.
That is going to be 15 thunder damage.
Okay.
What?
Oh, I see. So the flurry of blows requires it to be an unarmed strike.
And then
So
I
so can-
will.
so if you use a quarterstaff as a D6, it's versatile, which means that if you use it one hand,
So I can-
D6.
I only got one attack, don't I?
But I think I
So you could.
But wouldn't his quarterstaff?
And then I'll bonus action. I'm going to turn into a rhinoceros.
Okay. And then you still have movement left if you want.
So I think it'd be like
I'll kind of stay where I am so that I can charge.
Okay.
Yeah, you.
If they're still up.
Boom Boom's turn.
Both around.
There are 2 of them around.
I'm gonna cast Wyrmling.
Okay, it's Constitution saving, right? One fails. That one blasted into non-existence. Okay, so then 3 more of these pop up. Only they're not war horses. They are the skeleton. They look like the skeletons of minotaurs.
Am I that slow that after they
Yeah,
pop up?
after that.
You're like, wait.
I really just wanted to stomp one, yeah. I'm like, oh.
Alright, so one of the
I got
minotaurs
distracted by the shiny crystals.
is going to charge.
You charge up to go and stop it when you see it like move away as you're going.
Way to go.
About to, and you're like,
I think it's polite to hitting these in such a way it puts a little laser on the ground.
Or that.
Then the second one
as they're like
charges
moving to a
shot.
symbol,
What is it?
We got a 22 to hit Sot.
Okay.
And Sot needs a DC 14 strength saving throw to avoid being knocked prone.
Okay, I get advantage on saving throw.
23 or 27 points of piercing damage.
Okay, half of that'd be 13.
Yes. And then the last one is going to charge your dragon. It's got a 22 to hit you, 24 to hit your
So
dragon.
that's a 19 for a strength save.
Okay. Right, so your dragon needs to make a DC 14 strength saving throw to avoid being knocked prone. And takes 11, 17, 21, 25 points of piercing damage.
What is it? What is it?
14 strength save.
13. You will roll 13. I know he has at least 4 strength. I think it's +3 strength, so he passes.
Okay. And it is Lyra's turn.
All right.
So we got the 3 minotaurs that are charging around, and then we've got
Is there one?
we've got three of the war horses, 2 of which are injured.
I'll shoot him.
Okay.
All right. What is it to hit them?
I'll cast 12.
Okay, I got 13.
I'm sorry, 13. 13.
Did I use my reaction?
You have the damage from something.
Well, the advantage was from giant spiders and potion of crow. I don't remember if I used my reaction because I do have sentinel. It's okay. I'll just wait till after my next turn.
On the first turn.
Because I think, I want to say I
And then my
used,
second attack,
I want to say I used something.
Okay, that destroys one of the war horses.
Okay, and then my second shot
Remember all
would
this
be
stuff.
injured warriors. And I did another 8.
Okay,
And then my
that
dragon.
one's died. That one's dead too.
Okay, my dragon will attack one of the ones that just appeared.
Okay,
And so, what does it hit them?
arm class 12.
I might have used my last.
He missed. Again, it's the 3rd time you're on my dragon.
Thought's turn now.
Alright, so what's in front of me?
We got 1 war horse and 3 minotaur skeletons.
Okay.
Alright, what was it hit them?
13. Or sorry, 12.
12? Oh, I matched it.
Yeah,
I didn't realize he had a +6 and I got 6. So. 2, 5, 10. 5 lightning. 5 of it is lightning.
Okay. Yeah, they don't have any resistance to any of that. Okay, so now
I'll have
it's
you
turn.
start attacking a minotaur.
Okay, the one that's injured or one of the one that's not injured?
I'll target the injured.
Okay.
I don't think I can get mark it that. It's gonna be 16 to hit.
Yes, they're on class 12.
Okay. No, it's okay. Maybe 15 damage.
You said an uninjured one, right?
But all I hit the injured one.
Injured, okay.
I'll go ahead and attack it again. It's gonna be 12 to hit.
Okay. That's what you need.
Oh, okay. It's gonna be 18 damage.
Okay. It's more than halfway down. I guess I don't think skeletons are bloody, but whatever it would be, he's splintered.
Yeah, you can see the shattering appear on him.
Fracture.
Is that it for Sonic?
I'll go ahead and
Give me some milk.
can I have him make no? I should not do that right now. I'll go ahead and invoke my storm run.
Okay, what does that do?
It allows me to, for a minute, I can use my reaction to give another creature or myself advantage or disadvantage on an attack roll, saving throw, or ability check.
Oh, okay. Okay, so the war horse skeleton on Lyra is going to miss Lyra. Thamree's turn.
Now it's just a question of what I want to do.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Well, I can give advantage.
We're going to one of the injured minotaurs.
Okay.
Okay.
Attack roll ability check or safety.
I'm a rhino. I'm about to.
Okay.
I do a bunch of bludgeoning damage.
So the first one's a 15 to hit
Yeah, armor class 12.
for 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And the second strike is a 10, so it misses.
Okay.
I'm a flurry of blows on it for 11, so I'm gonna miss that one.
So close.
And 12.
That's what you need.
Jeez. There's 6 points of damage. Not be 5.
Okay. Shiv's turn.
Are any of the minotaurs engaged in melee?
Yeah, Thamree's and her Drake are both engaged with minotaurs.
Okay, I'll take the one on the Drake, because it's probably less hurt.
It's the most hurt. It's the one that's bloodied or splintered.
Okay, so you didn't splinter yours?
No.
Okay, I'll shoot the one that's on him then.
Okay.
Do you have advantage on your roll already?
Yeah, he's in combat with it, so.
Okay.
19 hits.
And by the way, there's like a perpetual gloom over this entire peninsula. So just for reference. Yeah, armor class 12. So shoot.
If I can charge that shit, I'll do 48 bludgeoning.
Okay.
For
48
people
was
with benefit
4D.
most are you
Kojax turn.
right now.
So,
'cause
I'm gonna.
if you use a spell attack, I can.
So, the ones that hit with the breath weapon, are they still up?
No.
Okay. So all we have are the 2 minotaurs.
No, we have the 3 minotaurs.
Is there any of them that are absolutely undamaged?
Yes, the minotaur and the warhorse skeleton in melee with Lyra.
Okay. I am going to charge at the unhurt minotaur.
Okay.
So as you go to charge, you see prophetic vision,
So,
and you get advantage on that. So I'm using my reaction to get an advantage.
Gotcha.
17 to hit.
Yeah, that hit.
So since I charged, I get to do an extra 2d8 damage, along with my 2d8 plus 5 for bludgeoning.
Okay.
Wait.
What'd you turn yourself into?
A rhino.
23 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Right.
That's it. You make a straight saving throw.
Yeah, must succeed a DC 15 and be knocked prone.
He succeeded. Okay. Did it for.
But did it look like it did a good amount of damage to him?
Yeah. He's not bloody, but yeah, that was a nice hit.
Good job.
Okay. Boom Boom's turn.
Does 13 hit?
What are you shooting at?
The Minotaur.
1 to 12.
Yeah, they're armor class 12.
10, 18, 27.
27. Okay. That was now splintered as well. The one in front of Kojax. Okay, so let's see. The one's going to throw up from your Drake because it backs away.
Do I need to roll to hit, or does that?
Yeah, it's going to attack. If it wants to.
17 on back.
Okay.
5 plus 6, 11.
And you didn't. He didn't add his lightning damage anyway this turn,
Oh no, I forgot.
right? Oh.
Then you
Okay. So what was the damage?
No, you got it as it is.
I did, that was last round.
Oh,
I
that
did
was
this
right.
round.
Is this saying 11?
6 lightning, if that matters.
And he runs up to hit your dragon for, he's got a 23 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, for 24 points of piercing damage. Then the one is going to revoke from Thamree as it backs away from Thamree.
Watch out, these guys are getting horny.
26 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
There were 10 points of damage.
Okay. It's now splintered as well. And then it rushes up to hit you. He's got a 17 to hit.
17 matches.
I think they're doing the same thing that you just did.
Yes, they are.
For 19 points of piercing damage. And then the one will provoke from the rhinoceros.
22 to hit.
Oh yes, thank you.
For 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
So close. Alright, then it charges into the rhinoceros. Whoops, I don't know why it's rolling. He's got 13 to hit the rhinoceros. Okay. For 15, 17, for 21 points of piercing damage. And it is Lyra's turn.
Alright, I will roll to attack.
Well, there's one there nearly with you. You'd be attacking with your bow at disadvantage.
Okay, well, I'll attack her if I can.
Okay.
It's still, I got 16 on the die, so I assume it's going to hit.
Yes. Armor class 13 is what it
And then
is.
it's still the same damage. So 8. Keep rolling forwards. Okay. 8 damage with rapier, and then again. And then, what is theirs?
13.
13. 5 plus 4, 9.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Anything
And
else?
then my dragon.
Okay.
Better hit this time. Alright, and it's plus 6. Okay, so finally hit. 16 will hit them, right?
Yeah, 12 is what the minotaurs are.
1 through 5.
So
9.
9. Okay. Okay. Anything else from Lyra?
That'll be it.
Soft's turn. We'll come back to Soft in a second. So, the warhorse misses you. Thamree's turn.
So how they missed me every time?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Soft's turn.
I don't remember this time.
Is the minotaur still those?
Yeah, all 3 minotaurs are still together. They're all 3 bloodied. They are all still functioning.
I think
They're just
one of
tempting.
these were some.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and attack him. Give me a 17, so that could.
No.
Right?
Mhm.
17. It's gonna be 18 damage.
Okay, the one in front of the rhinoceros is dead.
Okay. So I'll take aim at one of the other ones that are splintered. That's to the 12th. Is that
The
much?
12 is exactly what you need.
Would be 16 damage.
And I'll infuse his strike with 6 lightning.
Okay, then that one is gone as well. Anything else from Soft?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, now it's Thamree's turn.
I'm sort of wailing on the rhinoceros, or no.
The Minotaur. Okay, yeah, he's right there with you.
I mean, if you want me to, I
He's right there with you.
Right. First hit is 19.
Yep.
For 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Second one is 20.
Next, you could just back up and do that again, right?
For 9 points damage.
But then you have to back up. He's more than 10 feet away from the one. He's one of us. How much damage did you do last time? Okay.
Huh?
You killed the one that
Is
you
it
just
still
Oh, yeah, you're right.
The next
Yeah, I can
next attack
I did
is
most,
22 to
most
hit.
of it. I did.
Don't you love when someone comes up and steals
Eight
your killing
damage.
blow?
It doesn't matter. We all run.
Is he still
I'm
standing?
wrecking ball.
He's still
I ain't got this team to run, but I gotta back up and take an opportunity.
I'm gonna reroll that one.
Right, this just means that you won't even take an opportunity attack.
I missed.
Get another-
I rerolled a 1 to get a 2, so.
Alright, so Thamree's in melee with the Minotaur, she's in melee with the Warlord skeleton.
Who has yet to smack me even once.
He's tempting fate, so.
Now you're just taunting.
At this point, if it rolls a crit, it's, what is it?
That's
Oh,
what I'm saying,
sorry, no,
guys,
it's Shiv's turn.
The one roll that's gonna hit is gonna be a crit. Just you wait. Let's shoot the one that's on Thamree again.
Okay.
Yeah, right. And he's gonna roll max damage on all dice.
7 hit points left, so I think if you hit him, you'll kill him.
Yes.
Okay.
I had to actually roll the sneak dice.
It's
You can roll really low on that.
Okay, I guess I'll charge towards the warlords.
And you'll have advantage on that again.
Yeah, I hit.
Okay, he's got 5 hit points left. He's gone. Yeah. Okay.
Good tempt fate.
So then they're all splintered back into motionless shards of crystal laying around this ship.
So, are these Topaz crystals or?
Mostly topaz. They're
Are these
any of them hold.
These aren't gems of any value, right?
Well, they're
I'm just
they're
curious.
like low grade ornamental gems. They're not precious gems.
Okay.
But if you had enough of them, you know.
A big enough topaz might be worth 100 gold.
Yeah. Yeah.
So can I find something like that, or use mending to create one out of the pieces?
Well, they were never that big.
Can I run into a wall and try to knock a chunk out?
Well, I imagine you'd probably be able to get like a couple ornamental ones.
So as we're starting to look around this room,
We're trying to create a monster.
oh,
So you didn't do that with your.
each of you hears in your mind like destructive little invading pieces of crap. You couldn't even come and ask, negotiate, or no, you just come in trying to steal and destroy and have no respect.
So first off, I'm gonna
I'm
cut you
still
off
looking
there.
for the biggest topaz.
Something could have
So
accident.
first off, I'm gonna stop you there.
What language?
You raped and pillaged the
Oh,
town
you're
for no
right.
fucking reason, so you can shove it.
What language is it speaking?
It's telepathic.
It's double draconic.
So we're kind of just like, he's kind of just like yelling out to the room, assuming that the
Yeah.
dragon can hear.
He says, "You have no idea what my reason. My reasons are beyond your simple mind to think."
Okay, my reason to kick your ass is for that, so get over it.
I don't,
I'm gonna negotiate.
if you're trying to negotiate, you should be the one negotiating. We're not here to negotiate. No.
You get to shatter on your buddies.
I mean, I will.
Yes, I'm completely aware of that. You
We also-
know that the energy and the artistic infusion that it took to create those 9 beautifully formed crystalline creatures.
Well, I mean, they did
Man, I created them from nothing. There was nothing there
I'm
except,
actually really good at
except 8
shooting
crystals, and then there were these beautiful living things.
They tried to attack
tiny.
us.
Yeah, you of course they attacked. You came into our home with hostile intent.
I'm gonna, as he's talking, I'm shaking.
Still looking for a big topaz.
Again, if you're wanting to give an offer, you should say it now. So, if not, then this is gonna go exactly how it went with the other, what? Is it 2, 3, 4? I'm losing count of how many dragons.
We were
we
nice to
killed.
one.
Yeah, the one that was actually sorry for his actions,
Yeah.
we
We were
already
not, so.
talked with. Now,
Okay, so at that point, from the long corridor to the right, the Thamree will come flying in, and that's going to put us into initiative, I think.
Better. Operate.
Ooh, I'm double digits on initiative.
Ooh, nice. I've got your initiative at
Watch,
+10.
this is gonna be the one that it takes. Yep. Got a 3.
Nice.
I told you it would take with the dragon. The dragon shows up, everybody's like, go first. We should be in Hawaii.
What's movement map?
11.
11.
I
Nice.
just shot last. I'm great.
Double digits. That's pretty
What
good.
is Lyra at?
17. Much better.
Looking 3.
What does Sot have?
A 3.
3. Okay.
3. You know who always went last was my bard. He
Uh,
really did always go last.
What did Thamree have?
22.
I don't know, I think when you played the bard, me and you were kind of matched for initiative.
What does Shiv have?
We were like always back to back.
12. And what does Kojax have?
26.
At this point, I'm almost contemplating taking the alert feed just for the initiative boost.
Then you would get 7.
I would also get the help with the instant attack too, and have a higher passive percent. So overall, as
Okay.
as a
So,
right, header of the party.
You said he's flying at us.
he flies in. He's now 60 feet up and very near the ceiling.
Yeah.
And he is mad. You were disrespectful and unapologetic even. Right.
Didn't give us enough time to talk to him.
Well, no, he could have hid and kept talking if
Yeah,
he
he
really
could've kept
wanted
talking.
to.
He's not lying.
I
He
mean,
But
doesn't, he
I don't
doesn't
think-
like our smack talk. He just can't stand it.
it's like, you know, you break into somebody's home and instead of them, telling you to leave, they just point a shotgun in your face. Like, what the crap?
Except we all have guns, right?
Yeah, we're all
Like everyone comes in with guns and we're
Okay,
like,
so it is Kojak's turn.
Alright.
but then again, I mean, it kind of makes sense too.
So,
He's also cocky for his age, so it's like that youthful arrogance that's like, I can take these guys.
Yeah. We kind of do that too.
Except you might be able to.
Except,
so I'm gonna throw Moonbeam at level 3. It's a
except
5-foot sphere.
Oh, so you're gonna come out of rhinoceros form?
It'll be 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder. So I'm gonna.
Is this not cave?
I don't have to have lighter.
No, you don't have to let. You can just form a cylinder of it. Doesn't have to be
But I'm
outside.
gonna kind of aim it in between the
This
right and the dragon in the middle of the 40. So he said it was 60 feet up.
Uh-huh.
So
Well, he's up near the ceiling. But yeah,
I
okay.
mean, it's not gonna be on the ground. It's gonna be up.
Okay.
So Dex, con 14.
You could probably throw the sorcerer.
no, I'm not.
We don't need that.
I'm gonna.
Not this time?
He's like,
I'm gonna chill.
Oh, crap.
Maybe.
grapple.
Maybe.
I've been trying to wrestle with.
Well, then again, he's-
Oh,
Well, he's 60 feet up. I don't know if I can actually. No.
You should be able to if you're 50, because you're already 15 feet.
I'm 15 feet.
and it's a
I don't
dex
think he's
save?
45. That's a whole
A
bit
con?
of a stretch.
but he's gonna come down.
Maybe. If he comes
No,
up.
So he succeeds on his con save. He's got 20
Yeah,
on
so
his
that
con
would-
save.
Yeah, but remember occupying 15 by 15, that's not even, I think it's 13 and a half, really occupies the 5
So
area.
6.
Okay.
He's pretty, I mean, even at hung down, he's still only occupied for 5 foot.
So whenever he's hit by the moonbeam, he doesn't actually look like he took any actual damage, but there is like a shield, a barrier around him that seems to have weakened slightly.
Does anyone have anything that can help me jump?
No, he succeeded.
If you were me, I could help you.
Well,
What was the question?
if anyone has anything that would help me jump.
We could always poke off the side of a wall or something.
Yeah.
I mean, is there any way? Like, no, my dragon.
Yeah.
And also, how big are you?
I'm huge right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm 2 size categories larger than
Never mind.
everyone else.
Okay.
I don't suppose you can throw it yourself.
That would be
Just got still, just
Two of us.
hold it up there for him to jump off of.
I'm 2 size categories larger than everyone. I could imagine just like Shiv being like, here, jump off my shield. And I'm like,
You're gonna need to make a save.
Okay, so he comes down, he flies down 40 feet where he is just close enough to get the Drake and Kojax in his breath weapon. And he breathes
You wouldn't be.
his desiccating breath. So it's a DC 11 Constitution saving throw. Kojax and the Drake.
I know.
the Drake.
Hey, bro, you need you
DC
definitely
11
need a breath
Constitution saving.
I'm unlimited, but I remember it. At least that's tomorrow.
For 21 or 11 necrotic damage.
Oh.
Did
Alright, so
Hang on.
that lock you said is for
That might be
con,
an issue.
so. Yeah, you don't con as a saving throw, it'd just be +2.
You're not in the area,
Yes, plus
right?
2 to the die.
No, I'm not in the area,
Plus 2
no,
What do you have a weakness to?
no, I got full
okay,
health.
so he takes 22.
Because I took the damage on the last
Keep
fight.
going.
Oh, okay. Dragon goes away, or the Drake goes away.
got
Then
potions,
let's
so
see
it should
who's
be
going to
fine.
affect with this. I guess we are going to do. I need a DC 12 Wisdom saving throw
Now, this might be an issue.
from Sock, Lyra, and Shiv.
No shit, that's especially wisdom.
So DC 12.
What's your wisdom?
And what is this for?
It's Bane.
Oh, okay, so it's a spell being cast, it's not a trap.
Yeah, it's not him casting a spell. It's an effect of his lair that duplicates Bane.
Would that be
What is it
considered a
cast?
trap?
No, it's a lair action.
Okay.
What is it past?
12.
Just making sure.
I'm good.
It's a Wisdom saving throw.
I know, it's pretty amazing that I'm good. But I am.
I failed a bad one.
Okay.
I rolled a 2.
So for 1 minute, you'll be at -4 to hit in saving throws.
Jeez, that's mean.
It's the reverse bless. It's brutal.
Bless cancels it though. I'll cast Bless next round. Just kidding, that's not on my spell list.
Yeah, it'd be really funny if it wasn't actually happening this time.
I know, right?
And then it is Thamree's turn.
That doesn't affect ability checks. No.
No, just saving throws and attack rolls.
How many hit points do you heal from greater potion healing?
44 plus 4.
I'm gonna drink a potion of greater healing and then download 2 of those actually.
Okay. And then at the end of your turn, he skitters on up 30 feet into the air. So he's now back up near the ceiling again. And then it is Lyra's turn.
Alright, I will be summoning my dragon back.
Okay.
And he will attack.
Okay.
What is it, 10?
He is armor class 16. Okay.
Yeah, I can get
Let's see.
Yeah, but after you get up there. I think you have a flying speed, right?
It is Shiv's turn.
Alright, well, the dragon's up there next to the
Yeah,
dragon,
like 60 feet, you still take 60
It is. Mm-hmm.
You still take a couple D6 worth of damage. Because it's only like 20. Or something times your
25
multiple, I
hits.
think.
I'm gonna reduce the falling damage by 35.
Oh.
So if it's
Well,
like
it's up to you.
66, that'd
Yeah,
30.
so that's pretty much, yeah, you could pretty much negate all the 30.
13 damage.
You wanna take the bolt?
Okay.
Were you thinking about eating the halfling?
I mean,
I
it
mean, that
doesn't
was
actually, looks like he actually took damage from that, but the bolt penetrated his shield. And,
Well, no, I was trying to figure out if there was a way I could
and
grab
that
you,
weakens a
but
little bit.
I can't, there's nothing I can do.
Anything else from Shiv?
It's just too far out of my range.
I think that's it.
Cause I could probably,
Okay, Boom Boom's turn.
I could probably reliably get up to like 30,
Okay.
maybe 40 feet.
16 is what you're looking for.
I just pushed that.
You say about the gods?
Oh, yeah, yeah, use that.
Well, even jump wouldn't be able to make it.
Didn't get that. Hit with one. And I think his shield's still in. Is it 7 damage?
7 damage, okay?
Look at the shield draw.
And then I'm gonna quicken the other one.
Okay.
Probably one certain amount of HP goes away.
The low one is 14.
He's on plus 16.
So I hit one.
I need to move the question.
Okay.
It's not distracting anyone else besides yourself.
Anything else from Boom Boom?
That's it.
Okay, let's see how many of these are in there. Oops. Okay. So the shadows around Boom Boom rise up and try to hit. What's his passive perception?
10.
10, okay.
We got live in shadows.
We got a 17 hit. For 10 points of necrotic damage, and your strength is reduced by 3.
You if you really want it.
And then the second one,
You've got nothing else to do. You've got, if you can do
he misses. He's got a 10.
Well, my issue is that I don't.
And then each one of them tries to fade into the shadows.
I could ready my action to jump in.
Assuming no one has a passive perception of 23 or better.
No.
So they
Not this.
They rise up, swat,
If he
swat.
stays at 40
One
feet
hits,
when he
one
flies
misses,
down,
shrinks
then-
down by 3. It is thought strength.
Whatever reduce my strength by 3 and beyond.
Well, I am 15 feet
I just
high,
made it a modifier to
and I'm
myself.
15 foot.
So
three.
where it's got the stat below the
Is that
number.
again, sir?
I'm trying to think if I could. I can't ready my action to jump and attack, right? That would be because that'd be movement and an action.
Right.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
giant, aren't you?
Well, I'm huge.
Yeah.
Well, that
So
depends.
he's up. He can swat up to 30 feet. In
Yeah,
the
I can hit up to 30 feet in the air.
Right now he's 50 feet up.
And I assume there's no way I can jump and reach this.
Sort of,
Right.
because you can just ready your action to jump, right?
Yeah, but then I.
Oh, and then you're saying it provokes an attack of opportunity.
As he leaves.
Actually, I could do the.
Well,
no.
he would wait for you to fall. And then-
Right. That's my thing is that you wait for me to fall and then.
He's got perfect flying over. You can't just stop and then go whatever. Well, and then
No, it's the- he was-
leaving doesn't cause it.
Yeah, me leaving his threat
What's your
range
speed?
30 feet.
Was it like 7:30?
Because the walls are
No,
rough.
it's later
This is
than
an
that.
actual cavern.
I
Yeah.
thought it was like 9 or
Right.
something. It's been so
But he's like in the
But it's
middle.
big.
But he's like in the middle of the room, like
Yeah,
in the
near the
middle,
ceiling.
right,
Yeah.
of the ceiling.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty big room. So I wouldn't really be able to. Even if I climbed up, I wouldn't be able to
And
reach
2
him.
years for
Okay.
Rachel too.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Who wants me to throw? At this point, I got nothing better to do. So besides, yeah, but I have to throw them at long range at disadvantage, and I'm -4 to hit. So I have
Isn't there range here?
2060.
So 4 hours.
I'm pretty sure it is.
So
That's a spear. I
it's
thought
probably
javelin
4
was
hours as well. So when they get
longer
there,
than
How
that.
big are you? Like, I mean, like, size.
15 feet cube.
If it's
I think it's 7.
Let me see. I have it under my
4 hours,
character.
and 24 hours.
I know.
I understand that.
I thought it was 6120, but I could be wrong about that.
It's a weird time of year to ask that question.
I don't think it's a 6120 because I haven't been.
Or maybe 40.
Isn't it 6120 where the kid gets loose?
Does anyone know what a javelin's range increment is?
I thought it was 20 and then 60.
It could be. I know that's a spear, and I thought a javelin was better at being thrown, but I could be wrong.
I'm pretty sure javelin is Java.
Oh yeah, javelin is 31.
No, you're right.
Oh, 3120.
Oh, yeah. It's
I think I only actually have
30 and
spears on me.
20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've only picked up spears. I haven't actually found any javelins. So
Depends on the kid though.
let's see. Yeah, I'll just throw the monk.
You're gonna ready to throw the monk up so that he can attack. Get within 5 feet and attack. Because you'd be able to do that. He's only like 55 feet in the air at the most. Ceiling 60 feet. You could throw a half. Oh yeah, he can fly.
You have to use a key point for that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he'd get up there and throw a few stunning fists. Is that what you're thinking?
Sure.
Yeah, well, he can save his key point if I just throw him.
Yeah.
I can make an athletics check to throw him. And I have advantage on him, so.
Actually, I think to throw him up 50 feet, you wouldn't even need an athletics check.
Be automatic.
He's
He weighs like 20 pounds.
He's a small creature.
Yeah.
Two size categories larger.
He was a medium creature, so
I like the idea of just like a giant.
Okay.
It's like, I'm done with you.
Kojax
You
turn.
pointing him.
Bonus action, I'm going to chain flight and flying at 30 feet.
You just kind of like,
Okay.
you like
And then
curl open up.
I'll use my action to move my moonbeam 60 feet and encircle the dragon.
So I guess it would just be
Okay.
when it's your turn on my for my reaction. My ready action would be
It'll
when it's your turn.
at the beginning of this turn.
That's a dragon.
And my
And then you can use your turn normally
At the bottom of that round, something supposed
to
to
do.
So, into the first round, I need a DC 13 Constitution saving throw from everybody.
I don't suppose anybody's like cast bless or gave any like plus
And
one
then
or
you'll
anything.
get minus D4.
Okay, I roll a 13 and I get a +6 in Constitution.
Oh, okay. Right. So it is 21 or 10 necrotic damage. And it was a Constitution saving
We
throw.
don't have like advantage or anything with that.
I don't think so.
I'm
Not a trap.
No.
Oh, no. Wait.
Alright, so the captain goes unconscious.
throw me.
Oh,
That's well, no, the issue is I played my
anybody else,
matches with
anybody else fail their? No, okay.
Fail mine.
Okay, you set up a level of exhaustion as well. So you're at disadvantage on
I failed by 1 point.
Okay, so if you come back up, you'll be at, you'll have a level of exhaustion. So you'll be at disadvantage on ability checks. Alright, now, then Kojax takes his turn and then it is, well, would that have changed what you did if he's unconscious? No, okay. Then Thamree. So Thamree's going to take some damage from Moonbeam, right?
that didn't
DC
happen on
14 con.
That actually happened at the bottom of the first round, right before Kojax. He fails. Okay.
So would have that happened before my turn?
No. What happened? Just before
Whenever
I got
you're ready to
started
action.
27 points of radiant damage.
Oh, okay. Okay.
you go at the bottom. You're at 3.
Oh, right, yeah, never mind, I'm last, I forgot about that.
27
Whenever
points
you're
of
ready to
radiant
action,
damage.
the wild comes around, you can choose not to.
I rolled 2 9s.
Yeah,
Almost max
I guess I'll see if somebody gets you up. And if no one gets you up, then I can.
Well, don't fear, because I'm not too far behind you.
Yeah, I can just.
And I'm in the air.
The shield's about halfway gone at that point. Yeah.
That'd be like if you can healing word or something.
Yeah, I'll just.
If I'm still up by the time my turn comes around, I can fight for points.
That's true.
Okay.
It's like was it those roller coaster rides? Did you watch the videos of where the guys pass out halfway through?
That's so funny. There's, Get tired.
And then wake up screaming and then just go right back.
Okay, so he's going to avoid you, and he's going to fly down and angle his breath weapon against you with your moonbeam.
He's
And
up in the air.
Yeah, I'm 30 feet.
oh, you're 30. Okay, yeah, then he won't be able to. He can only get you. So a DC 12.
I'm down.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't matter. I got 5.
Oh, okay. So you go unconscious.
And I fall to the ground.
You fall and take a death save on the fall.
Easier from.
So that was Sermi. Thamree's turn.
That's a, so I guess I definitely won't throw him. I succeed, yay.
Lyra's turn.
Yay.
That potion really didn't do anything.
And he says you don't even understand death. You don't even understand what death is about. Like you think that you have achieved something by killing. It's not even the middle of the journey. Death is just the end of the first element of the first chapter.
Cool, then you won't mind going to the second element of your chapter.
You first.
Or just do it.
He's armor class 16.
Plus 9.
I'm gonna see you in hell, but you're gonna go first.
3 plus 4.
Then double your color.
7, and then again. Who? See, I got a 10. I missed my second shot. My dragon will attack him. What is it, 10?
16.
Okay, you got to roll this.
Okay. Shiv's turn.
Okay, my Alan's gonna give him a total of healing.
Okay.
44 plus 4. Yep. And I'm going to shoot him.
Me?
No. Okay. There's no one around him, just so you know.
Her Drake is.
No, at the end of her Drake's turn, he moves 30 feet away.
It didn't promote.
No, he moved 30 feet without promote.
So I may change my action.
Good news, I'm awake now.
That's good.
For a few seconds.
Until then, they need to make another save.
He's probably immune to necrotic damage.
He is immune to necrotic damage.
So I'm gonna hit him, he needs to make a dex 14 save. Fairy fire.
Okay.
Okay, I guess I know what I'll do.
I'll ask you.
He decides to pass that. But in doing so, it does weaken his shield.
Okay. And then I will, I don't have anything else to do, so I'm just gonna hide. I guess hiding doesn't work, so I'm just gonna sit there. Oh, I can
Cower.
cower?
Yeah, you're a kobold. You can cower, can't you?
Well, it's got to be within 10 feet.
I do have to be within 10 feet.
I mean, you always cower, but it doesn't affect anything that's not within 10 feet.
I guess I can try the last trick up to my sleeve.
It doesn't have to be cower, I can grovel or beg. As well. I have options.
So anything else from Shiv?
No, I'm okay.
Boom Boom's turn.
Last.
Okay.
Crit and an 18 hits.
Yep, 16 is what you're looking for.
One, 2, 7. Plus 4, 8. So 18.
18.
And then again.
His shield was completely gone at that point.
They gave you the first one, then we were like, that's it. No more for the druid.
Oh, and then this, I guess.
Yeah, I just shuffled the dice together.
Okay.
1 and a 4. Not gonna hit much.
No.
The first shadow has a 15 to hit you.
Me?
No,
Boom, boom.
the guy who's blowing him away over here.